How's it going, you fucker? Weed. Where the hell am I? I might as well grab this.
All right.
The hell's this? Dear Spriggan? Doesn't look like suspicious at least. Alright, my interest is piqued. Guess this message here must be the code it was telling me to look into. Go to the stable along the river upon which the injured iron steeds descend. Seems innocent enough. Don't know what they're after, but I'll play along for a bit and see what's up. Yes, Mom, I get it. I promise I'll be back in time for New Year's. I'll go ahead and talk to Grammy. What? You already told her? Why wouldn't I? You already went off gallivanting over to Erasion without even telling us. And not to mention what the tabloids have been saying about you. Do you have the slightest idea of how worried we've been over you? I can explain. Just make sure you get all of your affairs in order and tidy yourself up before you come here, understand? By the by, if there's a special someone you're just getting serious with, you could totally bring them over with you if you want. Your mum won't mind. Mom, give me a break. You're asking the impossible. Sounds like an important family call. I won't butt in. From the sound of it, talking to her mum, as far as I know, she was a theatre actress, and the second groom cat. Tough nut to crack. Her grandma's probably worse though. She was a chanson singer, and the first groom cat wouldn't want to mess with her. You realise I have better things to do in my life, right? Like, I don't know, my career as the biggest movie act... Excuse me? What do you mean, look for someone at work? You're not seriously expecting me to do that.
Off we go.
Going for the events first.
Gonna eat something?
Good work out there, Aline. You too, Fee. I don't even know how to begin thanking you. Actually, are you two okay coming along? I know you only just got done with all that. That was mostly just talking. I'm good to go a little longer. You really held your own, you know, I'm impressed. Heard you helped keep Edith safe while I was away. Even you-know-who had some good things to say. I'm sure he was just being nice. I really do depend on him too much. On the topic of you-know-who, was he helpful out with the old capital? He didn't do anything reckless out there, right? Like get himself into trouble? Please tell me he didn't get in your way. I wonder. Is that concern, I hear? What? No, it's just I don't want a co-worker making us all look bad. Hope he's doing okay for his sake. And he's been worried about looking good lately since he's got that promotion lined up. I'm just worried he's acting riskier because of it, especially with what happened to Ewan. True, race around to more than just skill. There's a fair bit of luck in the equation too. But Albus will be fine, rest assured. Yeah, he looked real shaken when he heard about that Ewan guy. But he turned right around and backed us up the whole way, along with Lahan and Zhao. Seemed like proof enough to me that he knows how to focus and prioritise. I see. Well, good. You'd better be able to clear his head like that if he wants to get that B rank. There it is. Now she's speaking her mind. You know, you're not far off yourself. Why not join them on the job now and then? Well, maybe. I'll give it some thought. Oh, looks like Elaine and the other braces are having an after party. I thought they all split up after they got back. Not a group I want to stick my nose in, but they might take it the wrong way if I pretend I didn't see them. Well, unlucky then.
Let's do this.
Thank you for your visit today. The showing on screen 1 will soon begin.
Okay. So we've got War's Requiem, Climber's Story, and Golden Blood Director's Cut. So, I've done that. Done Wolves Requiem. Right, have I done Climber's Story? No. Just double check. No. Okay, so I'm doing
You have a
Climber's
ticket.
Story.
Please proceed to the entrance.
Oh, and I see Marielle back there. This documentary is a dramatization of a memoir left behind by a mountain climber. The brutal intensity of mountaineering is laid bare against the ethereal beauty of Calvert's most famous peaks and valleys. The most impressive of which is the Tian Shan Mountains in the eastern region of the Republic. Nicholas, the author of the memoir, serves as the narrator as the team ascends to the mountain using a route that was believed to be unscalable.
This isn't the first time I've gazed at the gaunt face of death. It awaits us all at the bottom of the abyss, yearning for our fall when a boulder bars our way. I've never seen a mountain rob the hope of the climbers challenging it. That is, not before today. It's been 10 days since we started our ascent, yet the summit is not even in sight. When you scale a mountain, death scales right behind you. Elman, Massif, and Gessner were among the greatest mountaineers in all the world. Yet even they were claimed by death while on the climb to the top. Man is utterly powerless before the mountain. The frailty of humanity is unmasked in the face of nature's raw majesty. So then, why does man climb the mountain? And to that I say, I do not know. All I know is that the vast world beyond the summit has seized hold of my soul, and it will never let go.
Van, is that you? Well, look who it is. Come here all by yourself? Maybe. I was thinking it might be nice to maybe catch something in there before I knew it. I found myself here. Did you come here to watch this movie too? I guess you could say that. You were smart to pick a documentary. One of the better genres to enjoy by yourself, in my opinion. I know what you mean. Before I knew it, I was completely sucked into what was going on. Except, at one point, I suddenly saw Dingo in my mind. But he didn't look like he was sad or in pain or anything. He was smiling softly. He looked like he was in such peace. It made me so happy to see that. Really happy, as a matter of fact. Oh, I'm sorry. I must sound crazy right now talking like that. No, not at all. Hearing that from you honestly brings me a little comfort. Thanks, Mario. Hell yeah. Okay, now we've got some connections. So maybe we do Judith and Renee. Because I don't care about Katra, and Burgard's miles away from being a max connection level, so excuse me. Ram received a call from Judith. Together they headed to the site of the Grimcat's supposed latest heist. Thank you for coming, man. Don't sweat it. Something's bugging you. Better take care of it ASAP. So what are we looking at? Is this where Grimcat hit? You mean the fake Grimcat? There was this fake calling card left behind. Bandit Thief Grimcat has stolen your treasure. It's just chicken scratch on a dirty piece of paper. I know, right? Right? Talk about disrespect. They're gonna go around posing as me. They could at least put some effort into it. Like matching the stationery, at least. Is that really what's bothering you here? Actually, no. How'd you even get that in the first place? After tracing their steps, I was able to predict where they would strike next. Sort of. I got here after the fact, but I did manage to beat the cops by a bit. No small fry if they could shake you off, at least. Yeah, they got the acrobatics to match, at least. But I'm sure it's just a matter of time before I catch up, though, so I figured I'd call in the cavalry just in case. Man drew this off in pursuit of the fake Grimcat. Through this investigation suggested that fake Grimcat would strike multiple targets in one night. Their goal was to catch the fake Grimcat before they struck again. Footmarks are faint, but they're visible. It's pretty clear our approach run on the rooftops. They have the goal to steal my name, but not my methods? I run on walls, damn it, not rooftops. Guess they're a lousy Grimcat copycat, huh? They aren't just targeting the rich and corrupt either. They've widened the scope to ordinary citizens, and that just makes them a common thug. No, they're worse than that. They're pure and utter scum. Grimcat is a virtuous thief who only steals to punish the wicked, and this dirtbag's only interested in lining their own pockets. Damn, you sure are pissed about this. And how could I not be? I inherited the mantle from Mom and Granny. That role means the world to me. No, it's not just that. This is the way of life I've believed in since I was a little girl. And I have to be very proud of it. So of course I'm angry. Name's being dragged through the mud by a money-grubbing asshole. Alright, time to rein it in. I get why you're mad as hell, but I'm gonna need you to cool your jets before we go after the imposter. You might be a superpower badass thief lady, but you're still human. One careless move and it could be curtains for us. Ugh, fine, I get the picture. I guess I am a little heated right now. I gotta ask though, since it's on my mind, why are you going this far to help me out? I thought you didn't work for free. The copycat only started prowling the streets this past week, yeah? If you weren't so busy helping us clean up the mafia, you'd have mopped the floor with this 2-bit crook by now. You're kinda in this mess because of me, so I figured I should pay back the debt I owe. Hey, why are you giving me that look? No, nothing. It's just that while I do appreciate the help and everything, something you said rubbed me the wrong way. It's always pay off my debt this or settle my debt that with you. Doing favours isn't like paying off a bar tab, you know. You aren't one pull punches, are you? You got that right. I like to be frank with people, whether they're a close friend or a complete stranger. And when I'm on a roll, I might as well tell you you're not off the hook for that little incident in Long Lie. And here I was thinking that what happened in Long Lie would stay in Long Lie. Why don't I just turn the other cheek? When another slap help you forgive and forget? No way. I won't let you off that easy. Together they continue following the imposter's trail. By cross-referencing the leads they had so far with information on the Orville network, they finally identified the culprit. And then... like taking candy from a baby. Better stow the goods back at base before I go out for round 2. So this really is your base? The real Grimcat? Pick a draw off the floor, Faker. You didn't really think you'd get away with using my name forever, did you? Well, not bad little version you had going there. After getting fired from the circus, you took to performing on the streets. And when things started getting hectic, the opportunity to copy Grimcat and steal shit was just too good to pass up. How do you know so much about me? Whatever, I've been in tighter pinches than this. Your impression ain't that bad. Is now really the time to mess with me? He's getting away. I think not. Oh. The hell are you doing here? I heard some unsavory rumours regarding a Grimcat imposter and decided to investigate the matter myself. Though it's clear now it would be swiftly resolved regardless of my intervention. That's right, I totally could have handled this on my own. Still, thanks, Yin. Well, what's done is done. Let's get out of here. They then left the apprehended imposter in front of the police station with a note from the real Grimcat. After visually confirming the culprit's arrest, the three once more vanished into the night.
You sure know how to turn on the charm. Not that you can outcharm me, of course.
Of course. Huh, you going solo? What, were you expecting a swarm of VIPs like with the after party? No, obviously. I just didn't know if Elaine set something up again or what. On the topic, she suggested a venue, right? She did, yes. This place was her recommendation too. Huh. What? She knows her way around town. Nothing odd about that. I know, that's not what I mean. Just, she's still upset, isn't she? Of course she is, after all these years. Man, you've always been like this. You never miss a beat when it comes to anything. I try. It's not easy keeping everything in balance, but the reward is well worth it. That said, it's not exactly a good look for me to attend a social function sans a partner. Well, I'm sure that all fits into your master plan somehow. Gotta scheme your way to the top in this world, and a certain four-eyed demon knows that all too well. I'm far from done. The road ahead is longer than the road behind. Especially when I consider what or who lies at the end of the road. Damn, you got me shaking my boots with that grin of yours. You almost look like some kind of movie villain there. Please, I'm not that conniving. I'm just shrewd. She's a good person, truly. I mean, I should know. Would you? You're always buried in books and poring over current events, and Lane and I were nowhere near as boring. Unlike a certain Four Eyes, you'd never find us filing paperwork on our lunch breaks. No, you two were busy tripping over yourselves and averting your gazes. Your little will they routine was top entertainment, you know. Every student, every teacher, we all ate it up. No shit? First I've heard of that. Really? You two were the single most popular couple in the entire school. I even lent you a hand from time to time. Lane had plenty of suitors, but I kept them well clear of her. You telling me I had a wingman the entire damn time? Ah, that reminds me. We never did make good on our old promise, did we? What promise? Oh, right, that. Basketball club back when a certain super sub would come trundling in to fill gaps in the team. We were in plenty of matches together, but we never did get the chance to face off against each other one-on-one. So I told you we could square off in that intramural tournament before we graduated. Now I remember. Yeah, I kind of broke that, didn't I? You can't bellyache your way out of this one like some old dodder. We will have our match. Back at ya. Will that desk work wreck your eyes? I believe I showed you this afternoon how athletic I still am. Let's finish this. Van and Kincaid took to the basketball court for a one-on-one showdown, years in the making. As the memories of their high school days came rushing back, their friendly rivalry started to get a little unfriendly. Their no-holds-barred match drew a crowd of ballers and neighbours from all around, marvelling at what they saw. Seconds run down, the buzzer at the ready. Yo, he hit that from the parking lot. The nerve beat him. I can't believe it. Man, that blue-haired dude could really ball too. Shit, nothing I could do. Wait, when did the whole neighbourhood get here? I might have gone a little too into that one. Damn, man, I thought I had a chance there, but you had me locked down at the end. I do still practice on my days off. All that desk work will wreck my eyes after all. You held up pretty well yourself. Perhaps there's something to be said for the jack of all trades. Jack of all trades, master of none is better than master of one. Been a while since anybody called me that. Takes me back to when I just joined whatever club I could spare for cash. For spare cash, sorry. You know, that ain't too far from the work I do now. Maybe that's how it started for me. That line of work suits you well, I'd say. In a way, I think school helped us all find our path to war. Elaine the Bracer, Van the Spriggan, and me. Not to sound like a broken record, but you really want to stick your nose in that business, huh? You're staring Gehenna in the face, Renee, you know that, right? You don't want to make Elaine even more worried than she already is. I'm well aware, trust me. And you could stand to take that advice too. You got something self-destructive written on your face. I'm glad we got to see each other one last time. Good note to wrap things up on. Well, am I wrong? What? No, I know well what lies ahead, and I know that it won't be pleasant. But I'll make sure not to get too detached from my bonds. I'll always cherish our friendship. Don't you forget your dreams either, or why so many people gathered at that bistro to pay you back. You're special in your own right. Get a load of the young master here handing out speeches like candy. But fine, helps you sleep at night, I'll watch myself. And I'll try not to bore you with my lectures going forward. I think I could use another round or two. Care to join me? Now you're speaking my language. The old friends made some light-hearted small talk over one last round of drinks. And after that, we went their separate ways into the night.
Seems you've grown a little. Maybe I can rest a little easier now.
Nice. That's all of them, right? Yup. Okay, so now we can do the side quest. Go to the stable along the river upon which the injured iron steeds descend. It's gotta be the body shop, yeah? Well, I'm here, now what? Hey, Juniper, Van's here. There you are. Good on you for solving that riddle. You put up the request then? Oh, no, not me. Just heard through the grapevine what was going on and offered to lend a hand. No way I wasn't going to pitch in. Pitch into what? Be straight with me here. You can leave all the questions for later. You took the subway here, yeah? I assume your car is going to be in its usual garage. Mind if I go get it? That came out of nowhere. You should have a key already since this is where I bring my car to get serviced. What are you up to though? Nothing bad. Surprise, you're getting a nice free car wash on your dear truck. Uncle here is going to give it his best shot too, so we'll get her nice and shiny. Oh, okay. Thanks for the offer. Ah, nowhere though. I'd definitely like that, but let me pay for it. Nothing scares me more than free stuff. Hey, absolutely not. It's fine. Don't look a gift car wash in the water. But seriously, we don't need your money. Done a splendid job right here or there of not looking suspicious, you know. Look, Van, don't play hard to get here. You won't owe us a thing. Client's already paid in full. So just shut up and get your car washed. Client? Who the hell puts up an order like this? But fine, since you insist, I'll leave you to it. Great, let me go get her. Uncle, better get your button gear on my way for the best car wash ever. If I gotta... Jennifer immediately left for Old Town. When she returned, she did so with Van's pickup truck, bringing it into the shop. Okie, your baby's here. Leave it to us. She'll shine so bright you won't even need to turn on the headlights. She'll get a nice new waterproof wax finish on the outside and a nice and thorough vacuuming on the inside. And don't you worry about all the small details, Uncle's going to handle the real delicate parts. Excuse you. Thanks for giving it the works. Might not need to polish her myself in a while with all that. You don't regret it. Always nice to work on a car as nice as yours. Well, I suppose I have to give you this now. Here, get going to the next place while we clean your car. Next? Wait, there's more? On the gateway to our fair capital is a merchant whose store carries varieties for every man. Reach him to accomplish this task. Another riddle. And this one ain't any easier than the last one. I'm sure you have questions, and I can't answer any of them. So don't bother asking and go solve the riddle instead. Ah, fine. Guess I'll head to the next spot then. Thanks a bunch, you two. Have a good one. I don't get it. What's the point in getting my car washed? What's this client of theirs up to? With Juniper and Bradley in on this, it can't be that bad, right? No point in worrying now. If I want an answer, I'm probably going to have to find one myself. On the gateway to our fair capital lies a merchant whose store carries varieties for every man. It's got to be the department store, yeah? But what am I supposed to do here? Might you have to be Mr. Van Arkwright, sir? Huh? Yeah, that's me. I see. Congratulations, sir. You are precisely the 333rd customer to visit our store today. Allow me to present you with a gift in honour of this moment. Sure? It's an all expenses paid invitation to a bathing facility in Tryon Tower. Massage included too, so I believe it would be a fine way to rest away your weariness. Wait, what? Since when was it a thing to give out stuff this fancy just for wandering in at the right time? Is it not to your liking, sir? Oh, ain't that. It sounds amazing, trust me. Then please accept it with our blessing. Allow me to give you this too. Another riddle, huh? Last task, reach the place in the business district where the 3-pillar stand and you can hear the rushing water. I'll await you there. This is the last one, huh? Well, I will leave you to enjoy the rest of your evening. That's 2 unexpected but awesome gifts I got now. What's my client's aim here? To put me in their debt? To get me to let my guard down? Man, I still got no clue, but I guess I might as well see this through to the end. Where 3-pillar stand, you can hear the rushing water. Well, that's my best guess. The hotel's the 3 pillars on the logo. Wonder what they got in store this time. Welcome to the Maserati Hotel. We've been expecting you. Oh, hey Ronsfield. You've been waiting for me? Guess that means you got tied up in this thing too. Indeed I did. But first, why not sit down and relax? Surely all this adventuring has made you rather tired. Feel free to unwind while we prepare the grand finale. Well, what's that supposed to mean? Guess there's no point getting all worked up about it. Thank you for your patience, Mr. Arkwright. And 3 cheers for your efforts. What? What the hell is this? It's our reward for your tireless work, Mr. Arkwright. Bon appetit. Seriously though. Like, Adios, did I die the other day? Am I in heaven? There's this mountain of sweets and it's all mine. Oh, it's so wonderful to see you delighted. It's the least we could have done, truly. Okay, hold the phone for a sec. Without even getting into how the hell I'm going to eat all this without gaining a billion Kirin. What's the catch here? I'm not saying I don't trust you, but I kind of don't trust you. It's too good to be true. Too nice. How are you getting at? Nothing, Mr. Arkwright. Don't be so presumptuous. Wait, you? Hey, you dragged the whole damn city in here for this? Oh, that flustered look on your face is just too cute. Well worth the effort of gathering everyone here. Are the pieces coming together now? Why all these friends and acquaintances of yours are here? No. I mean, I already got your money. You really don't need to pay me back for anything. But we do. We all wanted to get together to show our appreciation to you, the hard-working Spriggan who's helped us all through this wild year. I mean, that's literally just my job. I don't get it. You're my clients and I'm your Spriggan. That's all there is to it, really. Oh, read the room, you doofus. This is a more personal way of thanking you. Our thanks transcend mirror, my boy. This we felt was the best way to show our gratitude. We owe it mostly to Briselia, though. She did all the heavy lifting. We thought this might make you happy, and it made us happy to give back to you. We didn't bungle it, did we? Laura? You people are impossible. But, thanks. What a day. Oh, he likes it. Happy to see that. Well, without further ado, let's bring out his presents. Van and his clients reminisced over tea, his diligence and leadership vivid in their minds. One by one, familiar faces walked up to the Spriggan's seat. So, do you remember us, Van? You helped us out with the register issue at our work. Hey, don't go blurting that out loud. Anyway, I gave it all back after that. You really saved me there. We heard you have a sweet tooth, so we got you some cream puffs. We made sure to get plenty. Hope you like them. So, ever since you got my wallet back, I haven't lost it again. You've really given me peace of mind. I can live my life again. Thank you so much again for saving me from that stalker. Sure thing. Oh, I'm not here to pay anything off. I'm just here because it sounded fun. You like acting all jaded and glum, but there's this softy side that always shines through. You're having fun, aren't you? Zip it. I didn't ask to have fun. Thanks again for helping with that pendant. If it wasn't for you and your group, I never would have gotten to know Bruno like that. As thanks, I brought you some Wingardium from Basel. It's already here on the table, so I hope you like it. Wingardium? Damn you know, you sweetser. Honestly, wasn't expecting you to show up in the first place. I hadn't been planning on it, honestly. But somebody wouldn't stop nagging me about it. Do you still remember when I had you look for my boyfriend? I'm happy I was able to finally get closure. I hope Mark did too. So I went and got you a chocolate cream pie. Share it with all the others at your office, will you? Thanks for helping us test out our little puzzle game. As thanks, we'd like to give you some gum we're planning to give out as a game reward. This one's a trial run, just for you. Come join in the fun again sometime. Sure, if I feel like it. You taught me a lot about security on the Orbital net. I've been a lot more careful since you helped me out. Well, that's good. Glad to hear you keeping safe. You really helped us out back there. Yeah, I don't even want to think about what would have happened if you hadn't taken that request. We're still here thanks to you. So here's some homemade chocolate for you. Poured are all into this. The real big one is for you and the rest are for other people at your office. Make sure to share with them, okay? Of course, I'm not that greedy. Come on. Thanks, I'll dig in later. Thanks for helping my dad. Thanks to you and my son, I've cut ties with that awful place for good. So we got you a cheesecake as thanks. Thank you again for helping out this afternoon. We've still got a lot of stuff to work out, but we're moving in the right direction now. It's all thanks to you I was able to see my grandmother. I just want to thank you again. I got you a famous financier cake from Anchorville. Please enjoy it. Oh, wow, now you piqued my interest. But honestly, I didn't do that much. A whole cake for some spigger like me. Right, I believe we're last up. I apologise for all the trouble. You really did save me there. Thank you ever so much. And, me too, thanks. And allow me to extend my heartfelt gratitude once more. I dread to imagine what might have befallen the young miss had you not helped. Okay, I'm grateful. Don't know where the hell I'll store all this, though. My fridge ain't that big. Well, you'll just have to get to eating then. Honestly, though, lighten up. You keep trying to brush off all this thanks and appreciation, but why? Yeah, you're too old to be an edgelord, man. You said the wannabe gangster. Ah, youth, haha. Oh, on the subject, the young Miss Father wished to thank you as well. He has more in store for you than just the Tryon Tower hot spring ticket. He would like to invite you and all of Arkwright Solutions to a gourmet dinner at the Maserati Hotel's restaurant. Wait, seriously? That's a real bougie place, isn't it? Shit, I can't turn that down though. I've heard legends about that seasonal fruitcake. Wonderful. I'm sure Father'd be happy to hear that. Honestly, I feel kind of bad having you guys do all this for me. But, thanks. Alright, I get it. You got the point across. Man, just let us thank her, you old grump. And so the surprise Van Appreciation Day party continued in earnest. All the sweets he couldn't get around to sweeting got carted off to the office. Eventually the party drew to a close after Van mingled with his clients and friends and thoroughly gorged himself. But the day wasn't over just yet. Van met a familiar face as he left the hotel. Goddess almighty, why'd they have to gang up on me like that? That's not right. I'm allergic to kindness. Yeesh, I'm stuffed. Gonna have to hit the gym, feels like. Sounds like a good problem to have. Maybe, but it ain't my style. Big bunch of softies is what they were. Kind of funny, honestly. I always see the dark side of humanity in my line of work. But this was the opposite. I got a clue how I stumbled into something selfless like that. Really? Who's the true softie? The clients or the spriggan who went above and beyond to give him peace of mind? Oh, shut up. And something tells me that whole thing was your doing anyway, am I wrong? Right again. Though the young miss came up with the idea in fairness. She wanted to show her thanks, so she asked her butler to do the rounds. He found this young businessman you might know. His name's Roderick. And his face lit up like a match when he heard your name. Yeah, I guess we did hit it off a bit. That led them to me, as I'd already done some research into you on Brazilia's behalf. I figured I'd lend a hand as thanks for how you helped Dingo. Well, that was nothing. Wait, back up a bit. What do you mean you did some digging? Exactly what it sounds like. Pardon my nosiness. You're an interesting fellow, you know. Dingo told me a thing or two about you, and I can't deny it got me curious. Might make for a good article. Arkwright the anti-hero. Not the man Edith deserves, but the man Edith needs. Well, how am I supposed to keep a low profile if you slap my face on the front page? I was wondering how that kid got all those guys together. That was the trick, huh? Righto. I gotta hand it to her. I don't think we'd be able to put on that big a party in such short notice. She even wrote the department store and that mechanic's place in too. She's something else. And it all worked to perfection. A big old party with enough sugar to put you in a coma. Come to think of it, that would make for a great article too. You can see it now. Got it. An anti-hero's welcome. Arkwright sheds tears of touching tribute. Would you knock it off with the anti-hero shit? I was not crying. Whatever you say. If you don't mind, I'll be keeping track of your exploits from here on out. Hey, give a man a break, will you? I'll have to keep... Oh shit. Out for him too. Well, guess a journo's got to eat.
That takes care of that.
Reward deposited.
well, that was nice.
Taking off now.
Those are impressive results. AAA rank! Headquarters is sure to be impressed.
I'll gladly take that.
Why 9? But hey, I mean, it's better than the thing I got now, so it's going on. Listen to the radio.
You got plenty more hits lined up to spend your...
Next 3 days leading up to the festival swept through like a whirlwind. Though the trouble with Almato was recent, there was very little in the way of problems relating to them. Instead, most of Archive's solutions work consisted of subcontracted tasks and other modest requests. As if celebrations were already upon them, they found themselves rewarded with not just mirror, but food and other material gifts as well. Those, together with the gradual increase in decorations strewn about the city, made them keenly aware of the festival's approach. Each of Anne's assistants also found themselves considering their respective futures in response to what he said. With all this in mind and more, they felt like the grand event was destined to become a turning point in their lives. The day approached with much suspense both at home and abroad for what was to come following a memorial service set for Cray. It was the unveiling of the Republican Army's next generation of weapons. A number of VIPs would soon descend upon the capital, ready to take part in moments both solemn and merry. But the night before the Revolution Festival had an early surprise in store. C? Not C again. Be on guard for the 7th Genesis at the Revolution Festival tomorrow. Who the fuck is C? Because in Cold Steel, C was Crow and C was Rufus. Those two people. Who else knows about the Genesis? Cronkite? I'm going to say it's Cronkite. It's almost 10 AM. Kept us waiting long enough. Just like all the people. I spotted Yume and a bunch of others too. I'm impressed you can pick her out from the crowd. Ren and your other friends are there too, right? Sure you don't want to tag along? Oh, yeah, I think it was for the best that I didn't. With my position, I would have needed bodyguards if I'd gone, unfortunately. And that message we received made me want to remain here that much more. Gotcha. I wish we knew who even sent the damn thing. Yeah, especially since they mentioned the Genesis, and one we don't have at that. All we have to go on is the name C. That name has been assumed by two people who have made themselves known in the Empire in recent years. I do not believe either to be one who sent the message, however. The original was a terrorist responsible for triggering the Civil War over there, right? And someone else used it after that. That's correct, but bear in mind that both of those matters are considered resolved. We have no reason to believe that they would take up the name again. That being said, I'm certain that the alias must have been chosen through careful deliberation. Yeah, now it's just a matter of figuring out if they're trying to help us or mess with us. We're not like we got much to go on. Can't even say for sure it's someone whose name starts with a C. That's true, it could be anyone. Melchior's still at large, so hell, can't even write him off. Oh, there's Agnes' dad.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's 10 a.m., which means that the time has come. President Gramhart has arrived to make his speech.
Oh, there's Renee too.
To the people of Edith, as well as everyone who lives in this great nation, I wish to thank you for gathering here today. I am Roy Gramhart. On this very day, 108 years ago, in the year 1100 of the Septian calendar, our ancestors made a choice, a truly remarkable choice. They chose to embrace equality, freedom, and love. They chose to stand against discrimination based on class and race. They chose to walk the long road ahead of them to build a utopia of peace. And that long, winding road was the Calvardian Democratic Revolution, which changed the face of our country and the whole world forever. As both a fellow Calvardian and your 23rd president, I am forever grateful to the goddess above for the honor, the deep, profound honor, to be able to walk this road with you now. However, though I would love to proclaim this as a day of celebration alone, I, alas, cannot. For as we all know, our brothers and sisters from Cray Village were taken from us at the hands of cowardly terrorists. The people of Cray shared our ideals and dreams. We walked the same path hand in hand. But they were cruelly ripped from our grasp. Despite this great loss, we moved forward, and all of you cooperated with the recent emergency declaration. Thanks in no small part to your assistance, we were able to eliminate the criminal organization that was responsible for this heinous act. Though I realize that will never bring back the lives that have been lost. As this country's commander-in-chief, I am deeply ashamed that I let such a tragedy happen under my watch. Let us mourn the people of Cray. I will lead us in prayer. O Adios, Arusha, Heavenly Mother, we pray that you will watch over these lost souls and return them to the Radiant Land.
At this time, the Edith Cathedral Choir will be singing a hymn, followed by a statement from Archbishop Jerome.
Gray sounds like it must have been a truly beautiful place. It was. It was where a close friend and someone I owe a lot to passed away. I've done some filming there in the past. It's hard to believe I'll never see that same scenery ever again. As long as we do not forget them, they will continue to live on. Both the people who lived there and the places in which they lived. I hope you're right. I'd like to believe that too. I feel the same way, but even if we do forget, they won't be gone forever. Everyone who lives leaves a mark on others and their surroundings. That gets passed down whether people are aware of it or not. Man, you think so? I couldn't have put it better myself. Still, your dad's some wordsmith, huh? I almost found myself getting won over by all that stuff he was saying. You really think so? That's what I was gonna say. Dad's awesome. He's super cool. I feel like I could trust him with anything. Not to mention that face. If you ever wanted to jump the political ship, he could get to work as an actor in no time flat. Even his voice carries well. Talk about hitting the lottery. Wordsmith fits my image of a politician a lot more, but no one could deny how talented your dad is. Like Aaron said, I could feel myself being roped in by his act. Sorry, shouldn't have put it like that. You don't have to apologise. I understand how you feel, to tell you the truth. You're certainly a man without equal, in a different sense from President Rocksmith. I believe we're about to get another glimpse of just how, too. The morning's at an end, which means it's time for the grand unveiling. Oh shit.
That was a wonderful ceremony. Thank you, Archbishop. And I thank the ladies and gentlemen of the choir as well. The road to success is paved with hardship, and the road this nation has walked has not been without its challenges. Those challenges include our long-standing conflict with the Empire, the economic crises of recent years, and even that wretched cult that existed in our country until 10 years prior. And there are challenges that lie ahead, including the terrorism that has infested our nation and the discrimination that is outlawed in our charter. If we glance outside our borders, we will notice that the seeds of war are being planted. And if we look beyond the horizon, we will see that the desertification in the east is creeping westward. Open your eyes. These problems can be ignored no longer. We, as the leading power on the continent, must face them and overcome them. Take the founders of our revolution, for instance. They confronted their challenges head-on and actualized their ambitions. Sheena Dierk, Auguste Alden, Aramis Gainsborough, and Olga Atkinson surmounted every obstacle that barred their way. And we will do the same. We must stand united as we move into tomorrow as one. But to forge a path ahead, we need not only strength of will, but also strength of arms. That brings me to today's big announcement. We have given our glorious Calvardian military a number of much-needed improvements. Allow me to unveil the future. First, we have our next-generation Shedar tanks. They will replace our antiquated Vasion models. These tanks will leave the ones used in the Empire firmly in the dust. They are twice as fast and equally as durable. The main cannon's raw power measures up to theirs, and they are capable of firing nearly 3 times the distance. Next, we have an entirely new addition to our military, the Ix-Alba series of aerial cruisers. They are 120 ards long, which places them between our battleships and mid-sized airships in size. They are equipped with highly advanced weaponry, and their cutting-edge control systems allow them to conduct operations with complete autonomy. Based on our recent field tests, we have concluded that even one of these cruisers can dominate an entire squadron of Imperial airships.
Whoa! Badass!
And last, but certainly not least, I will introduce you to a new class of weaponry.
Aren't those...
Robots from the Empire?
They may remind you of the Empire's Panzer Soldats that were unleashed upon the world 4 years ago. However, these weapons are far superior, and they are based on an entirely different design philosophy. We call them assault frames. Their control systems utilize Zypha technology, which maximizes their performance and strengthens their output, mobility, and reaction speed. Their potential is limitless. Not even the Empire's latest Panzer Soldat models can compare.
Our military is doing so great.
How wonderful!
Long live the Republic!
We love President Grandpa.
Glory to Calvert!
It goes without saying that power must always be used responsibly. We've learned that lesson from the Empire's past transgressions. I swear to you today that we will not use our military as an unwieldy instrument of conquest and bloodshed. Instead, it shall serve as a firm, yet flexible tool that can respond to any situation or crises that may arise. It is my belief that the weapons you have seen today will help us build a better road for our future. Thank you all for listening. I believe I have talked for long enough. Glory to the Republic. May the goddess bless us all. Now, go out and enjoy the festival, and spend this joyous day with those you hold dear. Let us make this a celebration to remember.
That was certainly overwhelming. Even if we've already seen the airships and the AFs, yeah. Right, I didn't expect him to roll them out in such a dramatic fashion, though. He appears to have made full use of all of Marduk's evaluations of them. It's my first time seeing him, so I'm more than a little blown away right now. Oh yeah, you weren't with us when we saw some of them in Basel.
This marks the end of the ceremony. Some of the new weaponry revealed will be on display in the Revolution Plaza. Visitors are also reminded that the area around the presidential building will remain closed to the public.
Dad. Anyway, now that the big speeches are over, it's time to get what we planned. We'll spread throughout the city while checking for SPGs on the bulletin boards. Sounds good? We'll also be keeping an eye out for any signs of the 7th Genesis, even if we shouldn't dedicate too much of our energy to that. Yeah, there's still a chance that message was a prank, but better safe than sorry. Wish my affairs hadn't ended up casting such a shadow over what should make a happy day. Oh come on, you're being silly. Tell me about it. I'd be more nervous not being in the loop on what's going on at this point. We want to be involved. Besides, I'm all for everyone enjoying the festival. Only me and one other person need to actively patrol. Just if you notice something out of the ordinary, anything at all, you let us all know. That's vital. Understood. We'll be on the lookout. My nose might not be as good as yours, but there's no way I'd miss trouble brewing. Understood. I'll always be available to switch in if I'm needed. Same could be said for me. Should you need a hand, I'll always be here. I appreciate it. I think we need to pick Agnes here because best healer, best shielder, like paired with Van. I think if we have to do any fights, it's the best choice. so. Victor's back already. Paulette and Yume will still be out enjoying the festival. I hope they're having fun if they are. I wonder if Maxime is with them too. Their future together started seeming a bit more promising at the party. I kinda have mixed feelings about that, but I guess it ain't my call to make. Alright then, let's get to work. Right. Okay. We save. Here she is. I'm sure you already know the Revolution Festival is the turning point of the year. You gotta welcome the new year right. Now's the time to celebrate and shake off all the baggage from the year before. We'll make sure of it. Thank you. Goodness, she's excited about it. She gets like this around the holiday season. Maybe it means something different to her generation. I don't know. This year I got a new flavour. Rainbow candy. Rainbow candy? Give me a dozen. Stat. Sweet tooth as always.
Quit dawdling and buy something.
Here's a request from one of our listeners.
Come back soon.
Dun dun dun.
I am stuffed.
Whew.
Love me a sugar rush.
At this point,
Love me a sugar rush.
I'm just eating them to tick them off. Does it say my total gourmet stuff? I remember it said that somewhere. I don't know. Christ, Christ!
What's on the menu? Be seeing you. Pick something already.
Okay, I don't have
Take
to
care
make
out
anything.
there.
Never a bad.
Love me a sugar rush.
Meal at Momar.
You guys buying something too, or what?
What's up, what's up? Come get you. Get you! Yo, my sweet tooth's tingling. You got yourself a stand now? It's you. No. It's just like a street vendor sort of thing. Don't lump me in with the rest. I'm saving up money so I can finally move out of that old hag's house. Give us some peace and quiet, I guess. That's admirable of you. What? It's not like that. Shut up. Yeah, yeah. Hey, can I get 2 bags, please? Hey, you even listening?
What's it gonna be? Come again.
Dirty bastard.
Love me a sugar rush. Love me a sugar rush. Pick something already.
Oh, do I
Take
need
care
to...
out there. What's on the
meals?
menu? Be seeing you.
Do I have to go and use the kitchen? Maybe I have to go upstairs and cook it, which is weird, but...
Piece of cake! I don't want to hear any complaining.
Prime beast flesh. I need 1 beast flesh, 2 beast essence, 1 assorted grains. Can I get that delivered?
Need some help?
Ooh, new shit. Oh, fucking hell. I need so much money.
I'll get it to you pronto. Thanks for always
That is a bathroom. Wait.
More candy again. Stay out of trouble now.
They're playing Trails in the Sky music. Can I come in? Oh.
Beautiful song, isn't it? And we've got more hits in store coming right up.
Can I go listen to it on the radio?
To celebrate the Revolution Festival, this station.
Boo.
Taking off now.
I always love the festival.
I didn't ask.
Well, good stop right here. Take as long as you need. I'll be waiting for you.
Whew, I am stuffed. Whew, I am stuffed.
Who's this geezer? It's been a while since I last came to a Revolution Festival. Seeing this river makes me wish I could drop a line in, but I guess it'd be a darn waste of a trip if I just cooped myself up with my rod and fish the whole time. This might be the perfect chance to catch a movie. Been a while since I saw one of those. I'd have all the time in the world though. I probably could watch a film or two in the time it'd take me to decide which one to watch. Pretty sure this guy's from Long Night. I get you, old timer. I'd have to pick a movie as is, but film festivals crank that up to a whole different level. Well said, lad. If it gets late enough, then the only real choice is going by director's cut. You catch my drift. Please stop whispering. It already sounds bad enough without you doing that. I digress. What's a good idea to keep up with trends? You'll be surprised by what you can learn from them. A veritable mirror of the world. If you think about it, it's a duty to expose yourself to even the hottest summer blockbusters. But alas, if only I had unlimited time to see everything coming out, I can at least peruse all the upcoming movie brochures before I make a pick. If you have any on you, would you mind sharing them with me? A few will do just fine. Let's see, how about a dozen? A dozen? That's a whole lot more than just a few. I get what you're after though. I'm a Spriggan by trade, so I can get this figured out for you, for a price. Oh, believe me lad, I'm well aware. Ain't gonna fleece you for them. I'm ready to pay for them fair and square. So if you're feeling up for it, how about getting those brochures together for me? You got it, boss. Huh. I'll have to come back to this guy.
Off we go.
I can't wait to see the stalls.
I know the guild can help.
You'll never believe.
I know the guild can help.
Get the really bitter taste of golden blood.
Actually,
Oh, that's great.
What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this Jordan Boutique? Is it over here?
That's a relief.
No,
Hey there,
but
folks.
I'll check
Having
it
a
out.
Look around.
Peace out.
Maybe it is in here then.
Welcome. Thank you for coming.
Visiting the Weston Department Store.
We await your next
A wide
visit.
variety of fine goods for sale.
Welcome to Erland, sir. We have full confidence in our products. We await your next visit.
Welcome to Erland, sir.
Then let's head over. Hey there!
Welcome. Thank you for coming. We await your next visit.
How about some nice hello? Thanks for shopping.
How about some popcorn? Hey there. What'll it be?
Mini churros.
Do you know what you want? I hope to see you again.
Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow
Thank you for your visit
meow
today.
meow meow. Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. How do I forgot how to view the thing. This. So Aaron needs some work. Rosette. So maybe Aaron and Rosette. Oops. We could do double Aaron, to be fair.
If you have a ticket, please proceed to the entrance. Hello!
I need to... Hang on. Right, Golden Blood Direct Cut, Walls Requiem, Super Curious, Perfect Driver 2, Peony Blade, Side of Heaven, Midnight Memories, Machine Boots, Climber Story. Shit. Just gonna take a screenshot of this one sec. Just so I don't have to keep fucking coming in and out of this screen. I'll just put this over to the side.
Hello! We have merchandise for the movie on sale at the shop.
Alright, Golden Blood we've done. Gloria, Dawn of the Revolution.
Here to remember your visit.
That's one we haven't done. Right. Aaron, Rosette. Oh! Sheena Dirk with the lead of the Calvardian Revolution, the cornerstone of the newly founded Calvard Republic. Despite her youth, Dirk commanded the attention of the nation. Her unyielding patriotism resonated with citizens of every class and background. She quickly rose to fame alongside her comrades, Atkinson, a foreign general of the Royal Army, August, a philosopher, and Aramis, an artist. Together, these four heroes weaved their way through the tumult of their time, all the while carving a path for a better tomorrow. Their efforts culminated in the Battle of Edith, igniting the flames of the Calvardian Revolution.
My body won't stop shaking. I thought I made my peace with death long ago, but I guess I haven't. And even now, I'm racked with doubt. Can we really change the history of an entire country?
Of course we can, Sheena. The victors are free to write the history books however they please. Once we toss the tomes of the ancient regime, we'll write a new history. One that is centered on the people of this country.
You're right as always. Victory is our only path forward.
The Revolutionary Army is now at your beck and call. They're awaiting your orders, Commander Dirk.
It's time for the dawn of a new era for our homeland. Let us seize the future with our own hands!
Woohoo! That Nina chick knocked it out of the park. She was a total natural playing a white aristocrat like Sheena Dirk. Big surprise there though. I get the feeling it was a movie she herself wanted to make just as much as the people directing and producing it. Just goes to show that with enough determination and acting chops, anybody can make a role work. Yeah, there's no getting around the whole racial conversation. All she could do is play it to the best of her ability, and she sure as hell did. Gives me something to think about as an actor. Maybe I'll try my hand playing a foxy western lady one of these days. Could be fun. I guess I could see there being a certain amount of demand for something like that, sure. Couldn't tell you why, but yeah. It's a very excellent and entertaining retelling of the Sheena Dirk and how she brought about the revolution. It's difficult to fathom that she was exactly my age when she thrust herself into such a historic battle. I guess she would have been now that you mention it, huh? She made a hell of a sacrifice in her lifetime so we could enjoy some amount of peace in our time today. We are more than we'll ever know. Indeed, they say it is the goddess's will when in history we are all meant to feel... If that's the case, then I for one hope to make the most of the time I'm given and live my life to the fullest just like Sheena Dirk did. Yeah, agreed. Oh, I need 25? Damn. I'm definitely doubling up then.
Hello.
Now it's rainfall.
The showing on screen 1 will soon begin.
When an up-and-coming stockbroker and Mia, a woman of ambition, both work at local branches of their respective trading and banking companies. I thought it was a question. After a chance encounter in the city, the two hit it off and start dating, growing steadily closer. It seems they were destined to be together. That is until one fateful day, when their relationship reaches an unexpected turning point.
You want to break it off? Just like that?
Oh, come on. It was just a bit of a fling, right? Just two lonely people trying to feel less lonely for a while. I'm studying abroad and you're moving back to your main office. It's like Adios herself planned for us to separate.
Fine, I get it. Guess this is it then. You better make those dreams of yours come true.
Of course I will. Who do you think you're talking to,
Yeah, I know. Well, take care, Mia.
You take care too, Will. Thanks for a wonderful time. Why'd it have to rain? Damn it, Will. Couldn't you tell these were tears?
You just broke up with him. Man, I don't know what the hell that dude was thinking. I couldn't relate to him at all. If I were in issues, I'd have let instinct take over and held onto my girl tight, literally. Of course you would. You approach women with guns blazing. But evidently Will couldn't bring himself to do that. Probably would have needed a good reason to do that after everything she said. Sounds like you're just making excuses for someone who messed up. You telling me wussing out like that's supposed to be some kind of virtue? What kind of hot bullshit is that? Still working through some breakup you went through in school or something when you were younger? No, I'm not, thank you. That was one of those films where you can come away with different things depending on which character's perspective you examine it through. True, it's safe to say... is it safe to say you sympathise more with Mia then? Initially I thought that was the case, but the more I watched it, the more I found I saw the story through his eyes. It may very well have to do with the nature of my work. You could say I understand what it's like very well to see other people off and watch over them as you remain in place. True, with movies your feelings and circumstances at the time you watch them can really affect how you react to them. Sometimes if you come back to a movie after a good while and watch it again, you discover some interesting new things you didn't see before. I see, I hadn't considered that additional viewings could be rewarding in their own way. It gave me some food for thought, Mr. Arkwright. Right, I've got all the things. So I don't need this screenshot anymore.
If you have a ticket, please proceed to the entrance. We have merchandise for the movie on sale at the shop. Why not buy a souvenir to remember your visit? Thank you for your visit today.
Alrighty.
The showing on screen 2 will soon begin. If you have a ticket, please proceed to the entrance. We have merchandise for the movie on sale at the shop. Why not buy a souvenir to remember your visit? Thank you for your visit today. The showing on screen 1 will soon begin.
Right, let's go to Riverside, motherfucker.
Off we go.
I always love the festival.
Well, wait, I got another one. Oh shit! Hello, mate. There you go. Should be all of them. All of these look like a fun watch. Brochures will sure come in handy when I have to pick. If I even get that far, I'm starting to feel like this will just make the choice paralysis even harder. I feel you. But don't mind me, that's a job well done, lad. Thank you kindly for the brochures. And here's your payment. Is this some kind of metal? Yep, I came across it on one of my fishing trips. It's called onyx steel. We also call it star steel in the east. Very rare and precious metal you got there. Legends say a weapon crafted with it can cut down 1,000 enemies without showing anywhere. Mighty impressive. But you need to be careful with it. Your run-of-the-mill smith won't be able to draw out its true power. You need proper technique to mould it. Heard you loud and clear. Appreciate it, old-timer. This is something else, alright. You're most welcome, lad. I'll need to find a specialist to handle this baby. Bet something like this will be a cake walk for Basil's chief engineer. I should bring it up to Katra, see what he thinks.
Well, off we go. Love me a sugar rush. Love me a sugar rush.
Love me a sugar rush. Hey everyone, keeping an eye on things? Yep, I heard Professor Hamilton's come by. Hello there, Happy Revolution Festival. Haven't seen you this past month. Oh hello, been some time, and supposed to see you here as well. Well, we're roughly the same age after all. We've met before here and there. Both the Great Spire and the Luzau Bridge are the professed designs after all. No idea. I still remember how the budget was so tight regarding the specs that it could make both workers and artisans weep. All the mirror in the world and you couldn't cut us some slack. You have quite the low opinion on Longport businessmen. Do you remember, no expense to spare when it came to worker safety. As far as I'm concerned, it's the artisan's task to see a plan realised at a reasonable price. Professor's plan should not be an exception. I swear, just you wait till the high-speed orbital network expansions of the new Red Star factory are done. You won't have a single complaint once those are done, and then I don't want to see you be so stingy with bonuses. Is that so? I'm very much looking forward to it now, I assure you. I'd heard people talk about them bickering. Guess that's how it's always been for them. Well, they're both largely responsible for the Republic's development. They might bicker like dogs, but they get along quite well. The urban network continues growing, and the distance between people and the Republic continues to shrink with it. The entire continent will follow. Which brings us to the topic at hand, that being the current state of the eastern part of the continent. I trust you understand what I mean, Gian. Ah, I understand what she's talking about. You really are not someone to be underestimated, Professor. Shall we move on to the main topic then? Gladly. This is about the desertification happening in the eastern Cimmeria. Even the President's been getting involved. Your grand's one hell of a woman. Agreed. This matter is one that no one should turn a blind eye to. Well, yeah, she's been an important figurehead for half a century. What is it? You need something from me? Yeah, I wanted you to check something out. And what would that be? Banjo from the onyx steel. Can't be surprised. This is some real onyx steel. Quite a rare sight in the Republic. It's also known as star steel. It's a dangerously strong metal. Being quite honest, I've never had the chance to see something impressive before. I thought if anyone might know about it, it would be either of you two. Professor, Supervisor. Even I have only seen it once before when I was younger. As I recall, only a precious few blacksmiths in the east were skilled enough to work with it. Looking at it though, this isn't just one thing. It's a Cimmerian ore alloy. Cimmerian ore? That rings a bell. Aren't the Empire's Divine Knights made from that stuff? That they are. Incidentally, it was Albert who devised how to process Cimmerian ore. Following that, Gerhard established a means to process an alloy of it called Black Cimmerian ore. All three disciples sure get around, huh? For their names to be spoken of, even in relation to this, they're amazing. That they are. They even managed to surprise me on occasion. This would be hard to process, harder even than Black Cimmerian ore. I have, however, studied the Professor's ore processing methods. Given enough time, I might be able to make it happen. Frankly, it's a good opportunity to test my skills. If you want me to make a weapon out of it, I'll do it, no charge. Well, I ain't saying no to that. Thank you very much, Supervisor. Nothing to thank me for, lad. Full disclosure, making weapons with this amount is only going to be enough to arm a single person. The bigger issue is figuring out a good space to work. Maybe the workshop in Old Town. Doubt they'd turn me down if I said it was for Chief Engineer Discard. Alright then, I'll trust you. Once you've chosen who's getting what, come talk to me. Got it. Well, it's obviously Dan. Dan? Van. Alright, whose weapon do you need me to work on? Van, maybe. Could you make a stone caliber?
Yeah, leave this to me.
Yeah! Once we retrieved the equipment from Old Town and had us Discard work on their weapons.
There, all finished.
This is one hell of a weapon. Your skills are the real deal. No wonder you're the head of Basil's artisans. It's nothing special. Plenty of folks can make weapons like those. Anyway, if you pick up any more onyx steel, you let me know. If you're okay with me working on it, I'll always be glad to. Appreciate it, Supervisor. Oof. Alright, let me save.
Off we go.
Do you have any preferences? Thanks for coming in.
This here's really bustling.
Looking to buy something? See you again.
Thanks for the grub.
Right, I think the last few bits I need to get more ingredients for, so let's see if we can find some, shall we?
Taking off now.
Does anything catch your eye?
I hope I see you again.
Weston department store.
I don't know.
I'm proud of all my wares.
Our stores have a wide variety of fine goods. for
It's
sale.
been a pleasure.
Maybe I need to get it from Killing Monsters.
We hope you enjoy shopping with us.
You got a permit, yeah?
What if I don't?
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please. Limited edition Revolution Festival merchandise is on sale throughout the building. We invite everyone to come and see for yourselves. Thank you for visiting the Weston department store. Our stores have a wide variety of fine goods for sale. We hope you enjoy shopping with us. Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please.
You better take good care of it.
Limited edition Revolution Festival merchandise
Alright.
is on sale throughout the building. We invite everyone to come and see for yourselves.
Off we go.
You guys buying something too, or what?
Or what?
Right, right.
What do I do?
We're gonna go pick up
Off
all
we go.
the side quests.
I always love the festival.
Get out of here. Off we go.
Oops.
All right.
Let's do
Let's
this.
see if we can fight some monsters down here or some shit.
Watch out. That enemy looks strong.
Let's get to work. Take the sun.
We can win this round.
This'll hurt.
Keep it up. It's working.
Short crush. All you on, yes. Going all in.
Activating drive.
All you on, yes. Here goes. Time for the main event.
Come on.
Vandalize, raid!
Give me the items I want.
Nice. That went great.
You're a true professional, Van.
Lame. But fine, whatever. Did I close my window? What's wrong? No, I didn't. Oh, I know what I was going to do. Okay, let's go do the side quest because I don't think we can get the fucking ingredients that we need, so
Then let's head over.
Annoyingly.
You guys buying something too, or what?
Oh, why
I'll
hello.
have a
Looking
look,
is
but-
always free, you know.
Yeah, no one has the shit I need.
Come back for more anytime.
Oh well. Hey, bud. Hey, man. Thanks for coming. Sure thing. Figured I'd hear you out at least. You heard that Jess has disappeared, right? Yeah. You know who he is, don't you? Yeah, we cross paths at the station from time to time. Did a small job for him a while back too. Oh, interesting. I didn't know that. Anyway, when did he go missing? He was already gone when I woke up this morning. I went into his room to check in on him, but found this note here instead. Notice is sudden, but I have to leave. The longer things go on, the harder it is for me to bear it. And don't worry about holding on to my things. You can go ahead and get rid of them. Thanks for everything, and sorry for the trouble. Goodbye. Alright. From the looks of it, none of y'all were expecting this. No, he never said anything about leaving. We were having dinner just fine with my sister just last night. Has anything unusual happened when you've all been together? Let me think. You know, things did feel a little awkward between him and my sister. Something else happened that stuck out to me, yeah. Mind sharing? Sure, it was 3 days ago. Jess was going to have a nighttime show over at Riverside, so I went to check it out. But he never showed up to it. They had to cancel. He bailed out on a gig at the last minute? That ain't normal. Yeah, he'd never done that before. I asked him what happened the next day, but he wouldn't answer me. Everything else was fine, so I didn't bring it up again. Then he disappeared this morning. Well, at least it doesn't look like anything illegal happened. Yeah, and I didn't think it was worth bothering the guild over it. Instead, I took some time off work today to look for him. I've been everywhere I thought you might have gone to, but no luck. I don't think I could do this by myself. That's why I decided to ask you guys for help. You got a good rap of doing good by your clients. Yeah, it makes sense. I think I've got a good grasp on this whole shtick now. In that case, will you help look for him? I'm not trying to impress you. Yeah, we got you, man. Sure, we can pitch in. Oh, I'm so glad. Thank you. Not to change the subject, but didn't you and Jess grow up together? Uh-huh. We're both from Anchorville. We've been friends since we were kids. My sister and I decided to move to Edith after he made his big break. I thought things were back to how they used to be when we were kids, but now I don't know what I think. Your sister's name is Carol, right? And she's not looking for him? I don't know. Don't think so. I told her about it, obviously, but she didn't want to help me. She should be at her job like usual, working in a boutique over in the Salem district. Something must have happened between her and Jess for her to be acting like that. I feel a little guilty not having a clue what it is though. Sometimes stuff just happens. What we do now is look for him. Do you know who else was friends with Jess aside from Carol? The only other person I could think of off the top of my head is his manager. I don't know how to reach her, but Carol probably does. Got it. Thanks for sharing. Don't worry about looking for him anymore. We'll take it from here. I'd appreciate it if you wait here. Okay, I'll do that. Thanks again, you guys. Alright, first up, Raymond's sister, Carol. Let's see what she's got to say about all this. You mentioned she was in a boutique in the Salem district. I think it's called Erland.
Okay, time to get to work.
Welcome to Erland, sir.
Then let's head over.
Welcome to Erland, sir.
Oh, are you here from that office place? Yep, Van Arkwright, Arkwright Solutions. Your little brother asked me to find Jess. Mind talking about it? Any little thing that might help. But I already heard something happen between you and Jess. If you don't want to, you don't have to tell me the full story. Just anything that might help me find him. Raymond's been real worried about him, you know. Poor guy took a day off of work. He's running around the whole city trying to find him. I think it took a lot for him to reach out for help too. So please, for his sake. I know, Raymond isn't the only one worried about him. I can't tell you everything, but I can try to help as best I can. No problem, every little bit helps. So, 3 days ago, we heard Just cancelled his upcoming live performance last minute. You know why? Well, it was... Oh, I can't hide it. It's all my fault. I see. I was talking to him right before he was set to perform. I sort of asked how he viewed me, how he wanted us to be going forward. I was trying to make a move. Jess was saying, I'm fine if you're fine. I don't want to rock the boat, stuff like that. He didn't have a problem with how things were. But I didn't react well to that. I lashed out at him. I don't want to be like this forever though. I could tell I hurt Jess when I said that. He was silent for a minute. Then he said, I can't risk that. I don't want to ruin what we have already. You don't understand how I feel, or Raymond. He sounded really strained. But I did understand. I know how he feels. I can't just have my own feelings bottled up like this. I get the gist. Thanks for filling this in. I'm sorry, I just don't know what to say. I just can't face him right now, not after what I did. I get that. We'll take care of it, don't worry. I think I understand what's going on between her and Jess. Jess was just, yeah. Karen must have picked up on it. It's just the Raymond part I'm not clear on. What about his feelings? By the way, you're in contact with Jess's manager, right? Mind giving me their number? Oh yes, of course. Van plugged in the contact info Carol gave me and immediately dialed it up. Right, I'm just gonna go grab something to eat a sec. So I'll put some clips on and be back in 2 minutes.
Right, it is. You're welcome for me putting it back in.
Give me some skin. Slowly losing circulation in arm.
Hope your arm falls off. Don't worry, dude. I'll submit your submission to FaZe Clan. Oh, he's dead. What the fuck was... Oh my god. Here's one for the highlights, Sam. Staying alive, staying alive. So yeah, you didn't see that. He killed himself. And then what happened was he cast Ultima, and that apparently goes through Reflect, and my whole party took 5,000 damage. I didn't save before going in the tower again! This is gonna be an awkward one to explain.
This game needs a mini map. Sorry.
I give up. Out of here. Really? I don't know what's going on, but alright. Team Scott. Oh! Goodbye, Gladio's sword!
May your soul know what you shall lose.
So, about that being your favourite cutscene, Scott. Well, Bast, I guess you were right. I'm so glad I put alcohol in this. My god, he's a silent watcher as well.
Are you ready?
Hypocrites, every last one of them.
Why should we hire you? What I'm going to do is I'm going to lay you down, shit on your chest, then just smack it, then put a bit on your lip, then scoop it off you and stomp it down the drain, then set your pubes on fire and jizz them out. Got a bit of the hand on the hip. Let it drip. You know, teapot. Yeah. You know? Oh. What? Dun, dun. Ah, he's had enough. See you later. Doesn't look like it's after us. Something else. What are you on about, man? It's a wallet. Where's the bushes? Where are they? Can't fucking see them. That because FF6 has a terrible rage system, I created pages upon pages of all of Gao's rages, marked the ones that I have and haven't learned, and I'm not even going to use him in the final fight. Oh yes, because I was supposed to... There's a dog. Somebody... You left your dog here.
The chocobo, you feather cut that out.
Good work.
Wait, what was
Looks
unplugged?
like she's gonna pull through now. Her and the town.
Oh no!
Dude, way to
What happened to my camera?
Thanks, Sid.
No!
We found out that to defeat the problem, we'd need a wooden stake from a tree that's been alive longer
Shit.
than him.
Hold on. Oh.
That took some hunting. I just looked for the oldest tree I could find. Made it just in time.
That's what happens. That's what this game does to me.
Oh.
Oh wait, I should do this like
Okay.
it. Samse molto sexy e vorrei fare l'amor con te.
I love Bornick, to be honest.
I'm check the preview.
Oh,
Oh
wait, what?
my god, what?
Wait, what?
What the fuck?
What? So, wait. Huh?
Gene means someone dropped out.
Oh.
Oh my
Among Us
god.
is too powerful. We don't even get to vote. It's just the right answer. Holy shit.
Throw the fuck out.
Oh, you know, just get inside me. Right. The fan. Oh yeah. Good idea, guys. Is it working? Look, you got the sword of Zunanakiraras, whatever it's called. I would have to beat this time. You're damn right, fucking Alpha Chris.
It's sad because I didn't even get to kill all.
You were watching something that's pretty disappointing. Oh, the stream! Yeah, no, that makes sense. Ha! Somebody clip that. Clip it. That's a direct quote. She can never go back now.
This looks like a trap.
Yes. This is the place.
What you need.
Shut the fuck up. I already know what's coming. Why? I didn't even render in. Why am I white?
There's a rendering issue
That
there.
happened for you as well.
Yeah, there's a rendering issue at that point. They just...
Well, I mean, I wouldn't call that a rendering issue. I call that a race issue, actually.
Right, me old babber, or go down that pub I am, or a cider drinker, ooh ooh. There you go. Men are made out of wood. We are a 6-month-old woman... wooden man. Six-month-old woman man. It's been a long day. It's been a long day. You will have to teach me how to say ubu in Italian. Ubu. Like that?
Oh yeah.
I'm sure nothing bad will happen if we open this door.
The rats go.
Then one day,
What
he threw his
the-
fiancée aside and ran to the harbor, screaming, "I must go back to her."
What's
the
happening?
Kahuna was furious.
What? What? I can see why the Kahuna was furious. She's having to go on him. Max Payne, train driver. Oh shit, what the fuck? Oh dear.
Oh, fuck me.
Is that an invitation?
What? Van plugged in the contact info Carl gave him and immediately dialed out. He got through to Jess's manager, who agreed to meet him at the terrace in front of the station. Alright, let's go over there. Terrace for the station, right? Let's go.
Off we go.
Fuck that. You Jess's manager? That's right. Never thought he'd end up and disappear like that, without saying anything to his housemates. What have you heard? We were recently talking about his future as an artist, I mean. I'm sure you heard about it already, but he missed his concert 3 days ago. Got an earful from me, of course. All he said to me was that things can't keep going like this. He said he wanted to get away from his current environment and work someplace else. He even mentioned trying to perform abroad. Could be a very rewarding challenge as a performer, yes. Well, I said to forget about it for now. He's at a critical point in his career, too critical to be going anywhere. I told him straight up that he has no hope of succeeding if he just leaves the country now. His response? So be it. An early retirement might suit me if it comes to it. He's awfully willing to throw everything away. However, I'm still his manager as of now, So he's obligated to inform me in case he does leave the capital. So far, he hasn't done that. Wherever he is, I trust it's still near the capital. Thanks for the info, it's real useful. While I got you here, mind if I ask about anyone else that might know him? I don't know how much I can say on that end. He's always been a very private person. But I do know that he recently helped arrange the music for an idol duo. Sayla and Lulua, I think? They're the best I can give you when it comes to acquaintances. Just knowing that is a big help. We know the two of them, so it should be easy to ask about him. I believe they're in the middle of a concert right now. It's over in the Blue Score, where Jess himself often performs. Alright, thanks again. Don't mention it, maybe we could bring him to his senses. Good luck. Let's head to the Blue Score then, so we can speak with the idols. Yeah, off to Riverside we go.
Taking off now.
You're so awesome!
You look amazing today. You're so cute.
I should ask the two idols about Jess. Should I wait till their break time? Sure. Hi there. Thanks for coming to see us. You two did great up there. Sorry I didn't bother while you were on your break, but I got a few questions for you. I explained the situation to the two idols and inquired about Jess. Oh no, Jess of all people. Now that you mention it, I don't think he was acting strange this morning. This morning? Did you see Jess somewhere? We bumped into each other at Brother's music shop over in Tyrell. We stopped by the store to borrow some musical equipment for our performance today. Jess was talking to the manager when we got there. He's a regular there. He was probably saying goodbye to the manager since Jess was on his way out of the capital. Did you and Jess talk about anything? I told him we were going to have a performance and he wished me the best. I was hoping he'd be there, so I made a point of inviting him. He said he appreciated the invite but was busy. Mentioned leaving the capital to see his favourite flower. Favourite flower? Oh, that could be. Maybe Raymond knows. He does work as a florist. Thanks for the help. Much appreciated, you two. There's nothing. Hope you can help Jess out. Okay, back to Raymond for now. Yeah, we need to give a progress report on our investigation.
Then let's head over.
You guys buying something too, or what?
He said he was going out of town to see his favourite flower? That's what we heard. Any idea what that might be? Yeah, I think so. He was probably talking about white daisies. Not really that rare a flower. They're really common in our hometown. Anchorville's full of them. Jess, Carol and I would go out to the fields and look at them all the time. Though you can't really find any natural fields like that out here in Edith. The only ones here are cultivated. Huh, who knew? Why did the three of you like white daisies in particular? Maybe something specific about them appeal to you all? I mean, they're easy on the eyes and smell nice for one. But I guess their true meaning spoke to us. Do you know what white daisies mean in the language of flowers? Hidden love. It's pretty poetic, don't you think? Yeah, I feel you. But if that's what they stand for, then I wonder, are you hiding some sort of hidden love? I don't know, that might be a stretch. Maybe they appeal to Jess's artistic sensibilities, being a musician and all. Carol's more of an open book though. But now that I think about it, she might actually be hiding her true feelings. Well, you're the expert. Oh yeah, I don't think she told you about what happened. Huh? Something happened? Van told Raymond about Carol and Jess's confrontation, careful to omit some of the particulars. Things can't keep going on like this forever? She really said that? She did. She really bore her heart out. Huh. And what did Jess say? That he didn't want to ruin his relationship with you two. That's a relief, at least? I feel bad for my sister. I want her happiness more than anything, but that's just not how things have shaken up. To backpedal to the flower thing a little, you kind of sidestepped the whole hidden love discussion. What about you? Got any secrets of your own? Me? You're not seriously springing that on me out of the blue and expecting an answer? Yeah, that's fair. I do understand where this is coming from. Not wanting to ruin how things are now and all. Anyway, don't mind me. Let's get back to the topic at hand. We know what he's looking for, but do you know where he might have gone to see those flowers? I think so. He asked me once if I knew where daisies grew naturally. I actually didn't have any idea at the time, but my boss did. Some bloom in the Dirk Memorial Park forest. Apparently there's a whole bunch of them near the entrance. The forest? You sure about that? That area is restricted though. Believe me, I know. But you'd be surprised how far Jess could go on just stubbing a sunline. I don't doubt he could sneak in there if he wanted to. Alright. He shouldn't get attacked by any monsters if he doesn't wander too far in, but I don't want to risk it. Are you going to the park then? Can you take me with you? I understand what happened between Jess and Carol, but I don't see why that meant he had to leave us out of nowhere. It just doesn't make sense to me. I want to talk to him. I need to hear the answers directly from his mouth. Sure, why not? If he's not coming back, might as well take you to him. Let you two smooth things out. I'll let you know once we're ready to roll. Sound good? Sounds great. Thanks, Van. What is my alignment looking like? Okay. Well, we're ready to go, so... Hey Van, we're ringing to the Memorial Park for us now? Yeah. Yep, let's roll. You gonna let your sis know? Yeah, I'll contact her just to let her know what's going on. We reached out to Carol before they left to let her know of everything, but she was too busy to come immediately. The group then ventured into the forest after promising to meet up when Carol had the chance. Finally found you, Jess. This is where you were, huh? Raymond? Van? Oh, I see. You must have asked for his help finding me. You're really good at tracking people down, aren't you? Sorry, but work's work. Should we leave you guys to it? Actually, could you stay here? I have a feeling that Jess is just going to dodge my questions if it's just us two here. Alright, if that's what the client wants, that's what the client gets. I'll get right to the point then. Why did you do this, Jess? Why would you just disappear all of a sudden and you're leaving us a note? Did you never think that might have been cruel? Yeah, you're right, I'm sorry. But I didn't know what else to do. I'm such a coward. Jess. If this is because of Carol, it's not at all. I do feel bad not being able to return her feelings yet. But that's not why I ran away. Then why did you? You still remember that conversation we had before coming to Edith? Just the two of us? Oh, are they, like, into each other? Of course I do remember it. And how we promised to keep it a secret. You sure it's okay for us to be here? It's fun on my end, at least. What about you, Jess? Are you okay if we talk about it now? Sure, it's not that big a deal anyway. We just talked about us both being in love with someone who didn't reciprocate our feelings. Yeah. Your feelings haven't changed, I take it? They have not, no. And I'll never be with the one I love. That I can guarantee you. That's because... Actually, never mind me. This is wrong. Me putting things to words will only make it worse. No one's going to benefit from it if I say it out loud. It would just be a hassle for you anyway. What does that mean? Wait. I think you finally figured it out. Looks like it. I don't intend on acting on my feelings, so you don't have to worry about that. But you gotta understand how I feel now. Especially since you also can't be together with the one you love. That's fair. Yeah, you're right about that. You can see that one coming. Raymond. I can't stand the thought of ruining things between the three of us. You must feel the same way, right? But Carol didn't. Carol. She said something to me 3 nights ago that really caught me off guard. She said that she knew how I felt. That was it, really. I know it doesn't feel like a big deal, but it was to me. And I know she didn't mean to hurt me either. But I just couldn't. I couldn't bear it anymore. That's why I ran. Jess. So you understand now? You understand why we can't be together anymore. Wait! Carol? You came. I was wondering when you'd show up. I wasn't sure if I even wanted to come, but I've made up my mind. I couldn't just keep ignoring it. I really appreciate you taking the blame for me, Jess. But you should stop that. This is all my fault. I knew how you felt, and I still decided to talk to you about all this. It's okay, Carol. It's not really your fault here. If anything, I'm grateful. This is going to happen one day. I knew that all along. It's always been an inevitability. You didn't cause this, but only hurried it along. It's probably better for us to deal with this now rather than kick it down the road any further. Right? Jess. That's not... I'm really sorry for leaving without saying anything. We had the chance to talk now. You understand why it had to be done. So, this is goodbye. I don't like having things end here. I should probably say something. How about... You're really going to regret this, you know. Ah. I know that, I already do. But it's probably better this way. For the sake of all of us. You sure about that? You guys have known each other since you were kids. I'm guessing you don't want to leave so much as you want. I'm guessing you don't want to leave so much as you want them to understand what you're going through. And to sit together. He's right. That's what I want at least. It's just still a lot to take in, to be honest. But neither you nor your feelings are a hassle to me, Jess. I swear it. Goddess, why would you even think that? I promise you they're not, and that should be one of your biggest worries taken care of, yeah? But that's... I know I really don't have a right to speak here since I caused this in the first place. But you're still the same Jess we've always known. Us knowing how you feel doesn't change that. It doesn't change who you are or how we feel about you. You really mean that? Looks like you should have put a lot more faith in your friends there. They're pretty understanding. You still think running away is the best choice? If you were only hurting yourself, then it'd be one thing. That ain't the case, is it? Your actions are going to cause the friends you care so much about pain too. They're also going to regret this. At the very least, you three need to sit down and have a good and long talk about what you want. If after all that you still want to walk away, then that's fine. It's never too late. Van's right. Please, Jess. You two are far kinder to me than I deserve. But if you're willing to fight for us so much, then it wouldn't do it if I just took the coward's way out, yeah? I need to be brave and face the consequences for this, whatever those may be. Glad to hear it. Thank you, Jess. I knew you'd come around. So glad everything worked out between them. We owe you, Van. What you said really resonated with me. Good to know. I'll never forget what you did for us today. Let me be the one that pays for your fee. It's only right since I caused this. Nah, it'd be right if we all paid equal parts. I'm good if that works for you. You two are the best. Couldn't ask for better friends. You sure looked out there. With that, Raymond's request came to a successful conclusion. Van and company saw them back to their share house in Old Town and then resumed their work.
That takes care of that.
Mirror deposit confirmed.
Big sheesh confirmed. Okay, one quest done.
Off we go.
To celebrate the Revolution Festival, this station is playing the hottest hits non-stop all through the day.
Hey there. I heard there was some sort of race thing going on. This area might be able to join depending on the details. Thanks, Van. Okay, let's get everyone here so I can explain. Alright, looks like everyone's here. I know everyone's busy, but thanks. You in particular, Van. It's reassuring having you here. No problem. Where's the rest of the crew, though? Bit of a shock to see you here, kid. A lot of shit going on with your family lately. You okay? Don't pry. But regardless of that, I appreciate what you did the other day. Today's the day we come back for the promised rematch with Edith's racers. Oh damn, is it gonna rain today or something? Can't believe it. Lucy just said thanks, or something like that. You were being way nicer than usual, so I was wondering what the heck happened there. My guess is Van gave you a hand and we weren't aware of it. And why should that matter to you? Keep your nose out of business, not yours. Okay, sure, whatever. Rude as always. Gotcha. That's why you made the request for us. Yeah, we were gonna head out on the highway for some high-speed, unrestricted races. But it looks like our friends, the Highbloods here, have learned a good lesson about reckless driving. They were hoping for a more fun kind of race, something everyone could join in on. But Downey and he wanted to spend the day enjoying the festivities. Won't be joining us today. My group consists of 2 people, myself and Damien, the bike rider. We're not the only ones that came, of course, but the other 2 couldn't be bothered to be here on account of the festivities. We probably figured it out already, but we're a little short on people. So hey, figured we might as well try to get you to join Van. You and maybe some other people? How about it? Want to help us track down some more racers? Well... yeah, go on, mate. Alright, don't mind joining. I'll even ask some other people to join too. A lot of people came by today to enjoy the festivities. I don't imagine it'll be too hard to find people to participate, we just have to look. Yeah, let's keep this up. Bring everyone you can, the whole town if they want. If they want to race, they're welcome here. We'll be here, so come back when you got more people. Sure.
Time to start working.
Oh my god. Getting some
Let's
good
do this.
fucking back cracks in. Tell you what. Jesus. Gravel bike to eat you two? Looks like you're living large if you're having a full course. You could call it compensation for some work we did. I know the woman who runs this place, she and I go way back. For someone in Hayway's upper management, Miles is surprisingly understanding in person. That said, it is a little concerning just how much Jack gets wasted when he's here. Lay off me. You don't expect a man's pride to take a hit when he's on a losing streak or what? Lay off you? Is that what you have to say to me after I stepped in and bargained on your behalf? Look, if you're going to make bets, you need to set your sights on more sensible stuff, or else you always end up feeling miserable. Sensible, huh? What do you mean by that? Alright, I'll give you an example. Let's say you pick 2 cards from my hand of 5. If the sum of yours beats mine, you win. And if you win, you can go out and enjoy the entertainment district. I'll even give you cash to have some fun. You're on. I'm going to hold you to what you just said, alright? No takebacks. Cards won't be stacked against him, but you stand to gain a lot if he wins. Guess a lot of it ultimately comes down to mind games. I think I'll go for this. No, the left face looks real suspicious. Whoa, 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 what do you think you're doing? Okay, I guess I'm barking up the wrong tree. But knowing her, she'll be 2 steps ahead of me, so just follow me for 3. You're not going to win that easily. Yeesh. Those 2 shouldn't take long to get all fired up. Even during the Revolution Festival, they're still gambling. Guess I shouldn't be all that shocked.
This Eastern cuisine is delicious.
Alright. The street racers asked me to scout some people. I know Jack likes instant cars. See if he's up for it. Hey Jack, got a sec? I'm doing a job for some street racers at the moment. They're looking for some racers to fill out their lineup for today. Oh yeah? Sounds like a pretty fun gig you got there. I can see how it'd catch both you boys' attention for sure. Anyway, you can probably see where this is going. You in, Jack? Love to have you. You should go. You were just talking about how you haven't gotten to drive as much as you'd like lately. Oh, trust me, I got my fill on the drive all the way up here. I'm plenty caught up now at this point. That being said, knowing the type of people you can wrangle up, I'm sure it'll be one hell of a fun race. I guess I'm in. Not often I get to race against other people these days. Nice. You can count on you. See you at the meetup point later then. Sounds good.
This Eastern cuisine is delicious.
Off we go. They're all specially made. Always be careful when and how much you use.
Alright, the street racers asked me to scout some people. And then we'll talk to you see at the top of the list. Hey, Hermes, got a sec? Doing a job for some street racers right now. They're looking for some extra races to fill up their lineup for today. Oh, are they now? Well, kind of be intrigued. Tell me more. Right, so they want to go all out for their big rematch, the gist. Unfortunately, I've still got some work to take care of today. The timer works out though, if you're happy to join in. Nice, that'd be really great. Yeah, once you're free, just head right on over to the meet. Sound good? Better than good. Thanks for the invite. Oh, fuck me.
Hey, gorgeous. Why don't you stop and chat?
What's going on? Why does everyone look so afraid? I'm getting deja vu here. Oh, hey, Master. Didn't realize you were here. Hey, you got any idea what all this hubbub's about? I believe your answer lies over there. Oh, radio, so I figured it was something along those lines. Hoping it wouldn't be that extreme, but, well, blacklight. I have no idea what they're planning to do, but I can't just stand idly by and watch. Yeah, I'd rather really keep my distance, but I don't think we can here. Let's move. Come on, let's get this show on the road already. You're wasting a good opportunity otherwise. When else will we all meet like this, huh? You have a fine point. Truly, the stars must have aligned to direct us all here. Should we pick up where we left off at the big game then? Well, no stopping this now. The hell there isn't. Hey, cut that shit out. You're choking the whole street with all this chi you guys are pulling out. Oh, so very good to see you again, darling. Piss off, Spriggan. You expect me to pay attention to these nobodies? I've got bigger fish to fry over here. Ooh, perfect timing. You guys should hop in and join the fun too. What do you say? Do I look like I want to get my face rearranged? Yeah, I thought not. And you're a bracer for crying out loud. What are you doing egging them on? Look, I'm not going to contest that ban, but look at these guys. Do you know I can hold them off all by myself? Oh. So yeah, if this is going to happen, might as well take it down here and contain the spread. If there's any part of Edith that can shake off a street fight, it's this place. Okay, I'll give you that, but still. Even here, collateral damage is all but inevitable. All hell break loose once that first punch is thrown, whether you intend for it or not. Why not take the fight to the Colosseum instead? A purpose-built arena should prove a suitable place for a 2-on-2 match. The man does have a point. Agreed. I say we take up the Roaring Lion suggestion. I don't care where we fight, let's just get this show on the road already. We'll draw lots to come up with teams. Everybody good with that? Following Burgard's suggestion, the four stepped into the arena and drew lots to determine the two sides. So I'm with the immovable, eh? Now this should be fun. It's an honor and pleasure, Silverblade. Enjoy the company while you can, because I'm tearing you both down. Now stop yapping and start... Now wait just a minute, Walter dear. Oh, what? Does this not remind you of our day out in Erasion? This team seems rather stale to me. It's not every day we get an opportunity like this. We'll say we devise a different matchup. So what, you guys want to draw lots again? Oh, for crying out. Okay, fine, here we go again. Well, this is certainly different. Now this I like. Sort of make for a better match. You two were both the tightest school disciples back in the day, weren't you? Can't wait to see what this fist can do at the very pinnacle. Are you seriously trying to get me to team up with him? You dense? Once I agree with my cantankerous friend here. Sorry, but we're gonna have to veto this one. Oh hush, I can't believe you two. Fully grown and you're still bickering like children? Please, it's only for one match. Can it? I don't give a rat's ass what you have to say. It ain't happening. I suppose this was how it was always going to turn out. Then what was the point of drawing lots? There we go, this is more like it. Now we can get started already or what? I have to say, after all that, my enthusiasm for this has gone down the drain. Either way, now there's nothing to stop us. Let's have ourselves some fun, boys and girls. And that's our cue to jet. I don't want to be in a 5 hours radius once they're out. You can leave if you wish. I personally am curious to see how this plays out. Alright, don't let me stop you, Master. See you later. Oh, before I go, you guys, just don't destroy the place, will you? Okay, maybe that's too much to ask. Just keep it to yourselves, I guess. I better not hear about this on the surface. You don't really think that could actually happen, right? Ow. How do we get in there?
This isn't funny.
Ah. Alright, the street race. Hey Master, you got a second? Something I want to ask you. No problem. What is it, Van? Anyway, they're looking for some racers to fill out their lineup for today. Sound like fun to you? Thought might be up your alley? Certainly is a tempting offer. That said, I'm not sure they would appreciate some fogey my age crashing their party. I think I'll pass, but I appreciate that you thought of me. I didn't think that would be a deal breaker for him, but fair enough. I'll see if I can find someone else. If you consider asking Aaron, perhaps. As it happens, I lent him my oval bike for the duration of the festival. Oh, good thinking. I had no idea. You sure you want him racing on it then? It could get scuffed up. A little dent or two is hardly a bother. I enjoy facing his little gremlins. Alright, thanks Master. I'll hit him up and see what he has to say. Well, managed to get a hold of him. He's on board. Good to hear. Glad it all worked out. Of course, I can't say this too loudly given the law breaking involved, but I hope you will have a fun time with the race. We will. I'll keep an eye on him so he doesn't fly off the handlebars. You know, what, if I join the party? Says that you guys are planning something big and I want it in. Oh great, my favourite. Weren't you supposed to be busy right now? Who cares if I was? I see you bunch shooting the shit, I get curious, nothing more to it. You said you're putting on a race or something. Bikes are allowed, I take it? Guess the cat's out of the bag. Yes, we've got motorcyclists racing too. Just don't go crazy here, alright? These guys are mostly amateurs. Bull. The hell kind of race is it if you can't go balls out? Well, I'm racing, whether you like it or not. Tell them to get ready for an ass whooping. Damn it, this is exactly what I was trying to avoid roping him in. Yeah, it sounds like we have quite a climactic showdown at hand.
Then let's head over.
So, wow! 180 years. I'm sure.
Oh, hey guys. Hey there, you two. Happy for the old champ? Yeah, I invited him a while back. Thanks, Paulette. I really appreciate it. Please think nothing of it. And besides, I have motives of my own. What's that supposed to mean? What? Ah, again? Ooh, can I get some ice cream? And I want to get some popcorn and yakisoba with mommy too, and I want to know which is yummier. But right now, I want to play tag. You're right, Maxine. Oh, slow down there. Today I was thinking, you don't want to play with me? Oh, Maxine. I was thinking maybe we could take a nice drive around the city. I want to visit Tryon Tower too. Have a nice dinner to ourselves tonight. Just hoping I could talk to Paulette about some stuff, really, but nuts to that. You want a race? You got one. I'm gonna get you, you little rascal. Yeah! Catch me if you can. Warms my heart. Good to see Yume and Maxine getting closer. So you accept his invitation for Yume's sake? Or no, was it something about him specifically? Good question. To be honest with you, I'm not entirely sure. What I want is for him to get a clear look at who I am today. Once he has a present me in his head and moves on from the past me, then we can talk. I see. I feel like she's overthinking this whole makeup thing, but not my business. After touring the stands with Yume for a while, the team went back on the job. Yeah? What's up? You're kind of freaking me out with that stare of yours. Don't tell me I did something wrong. I do one of those, what's it? Fulpers? Stop looking at me like that. You could have just told me, man. Paulette already has enough reason to hate my guts. Hey, hold your horses, champ. Just wanted to ask you about something. Favor, actually. Mind if I borrow him for a bit, Paulette? It's for a job. Oh, by all means. You got work stuff? Okay. Okay, so these guys wrote me into a street race. Thought that might be up your alley too. But I know you're having fun with your family, and I get pros fooling around in unsanctioned street races ain't a good look. Bit of a shot in the dark here, but figured I'd at least ask. That'd pique your interest at all? A street race, though? If I did that, I might attract the attention of some scoop-loving ink slingers again. What the hey, count me in. Cool, but surprised you said yes. What about the kid? I thought you of all people might have guessed. I got a score to settle with you. You beat me once, but I'm not the kind of guy to take a loss lying down. And the reporters, thinking about it, they got bigger things to cover than me. Any journo worth their salt is going to be at the festival. Besides, maybe Paulette needs a break from me, just for a little bit. Wouldn't hurt to give her a moment to herself. Is that right? Fine by me. You want to go again? I'll give you another desk card to dine on. Don't actually know what kind of race it is though. Well, whatever it is, I'm looking forward to it. I'll head over later and we can meet back up there. You got it. Well, I've hit up everyone I can think of. Guess all that's left is to loop back with the racers.
Off we go.
I'm back. Talked to some folks. Saw who wanted to join up. Don't know how many will actually show up, but it should still be a fair bit. Can't wait. I really appreciate it, Van. Well, what are we waiting for? Let's get going. Very well. I'll call Damien and tell him to rendezvous with us. You ready? We'll be leaving the capital for a while, but we can hold on a moment if you still have something to do. Nah, I got nothing. Let's get going. Okay, if everyone else is ready, then we can get going to the starting point. You vouching for these new races? Has my mouth water in here. Van and everyone else hopped in their vehicles and headed toward the meeting spot. Oh, all together already, huh? We've been waiting for you. I see the delivery girls with you too, huh? The weather and wind direction is sublime. Perfect for a race. Let's settle the score once for all. What a fascinating group of people. This should be good fun. Thanks for hitting me up. And who's this pitiful looking old fellow? He doesn't seem like he would make for much competition. Well, sorry for being pitiful and old. I won't be as good as Van, but I still know a thing or two about cars. And the little lady's going to chew me out if I report back that I lost, so I'll just have to give this my best shot. Thanks for coming, you three. Nice group we got here. My name's Graham, and I'm the one who proposed the little race. This here is my buddy Juniper. Lucio and Damien here are part of a team called the High Bloods. Thanks for coming together today. I put a lot of thought into how to make this the best race possible, so I hope you got hyped for it. I'm Lucio, the leader of the High Bloods. Came here all the way from Erasion. Consider it an honour that you get to compete with those of us from chosen lineages. Huh? Wait, is it just me or have I seen that dude before? Sure, I must have just one of those faces. You can call me Max. Wait, damn second. You never told me a pro racer would be participating. Not just any pro racer, we're talking with Maxine freaking Lugan. What did you do to get him involved? Let's just say we have an unexpected connection. You're something else, fam. Max, eh? That's not even subtle, but probably better to keep my mouth shut. We're supposed to have one more person, but well, maybe we're better off without. Time to get started. Oh, I know the sound of that engine. Sup, Arkwright? Didn't mean to keep you waiting. Oh, not to worry, you could have kept me waiting forever. Wow, this guy seems tough. This group's getting more ridiculous by the minute. This should be a bigger deal with all these monsters we got together last minute. Talk about a lineup. So can I assume you'll be participating as well? Yeah, you brats better make it worth my while. Anyway, let's get down to the rules. We're going to be pulling out into the expressway for some high-speed, unrestricted races. The prize for the winner is the experience of getting to drive like a damn psycho. Loser gets a special punishment. Now, I'll be splitting you all into two teams. Not really sure how to go about splitting this up, really. But I do know we want to compete against the High Bloods. What if we split the rest of the participants up as assistants? Everyone else can join either of the existing teams. True enough. Then in terms of numbers, 3 should join the High Bloods. 5 versus 5, which means we're doing 5 one-on-one races. So who will be joining the High Bloods? Well, what side do you plan on joining? I'm contracted with the street racers, so I'll be joining them. Then it's the same for me. Not that I would have minded racing van. Good to have you both on the team. Then I'll be joining the High Bloods. Sorry, but I've been meaning to settle the score between us. I don't care either way. Lots of interesting folks here. Likewise, same here. Sounds to me like this should be decided at random. Ready for anything, huh? Using the lottery system Juniper brought with her, each individual then pulled to see what team they'd be on. That settles it then. So our street racer team's got Van, Aaron, Hermes, and me and Juniper. As for the High Bloods, is it just me or are we loaded with sketchy old farts? Keep working that jaw if you don't enjoy living, kiddo. You know, if there's someone in particular you prefer racing with, we don't mind. As for the order of the races, I'll be deciding those at random. First up is Aaron vs Damien, second is Miriam vs Jack, next will be Hermes vs Walter, then it's the fourth race with me versus Lucio. This one I had to make happen. I'm just so over being on the losing end of things. Fine, come at me then, young lady. I'll leave you in the dust. That's my line. Graham, you know what to do. You got it. Just thinking that this would be perfect. Anyway, that makes the final race between Van and Max. Good luck to the both of you. Time to show you what it means to be a pro. Still, it's a good one. Oh, it'll be good, alright. I won on my truck quite a bit since the last race, so you'll see what she's about soon. You'll be in for one hell of a surprise. I'll wait here for you to come back safely then. Take care, all of you. You got it. Catch you later. So the fierce battle between bike and car lovers alike began, their pride fiercely on the line. It was long before they were on the expressway, but the first race was lining up to begin a race for the ages. Hey, you were one of the guys who were riding the wreck thing a while back, yeah? This could be fun. It's not a freaking game, you know. It's an epic showdown between full-fledged racers. I heard that this isn't even your bike. You're not a real bike rider, then why the hell are you even here? I just get a kick out of picking fights. I live to humiliate idiots like you. Alright, time to punch it. If it's a fight you want, it's a fight you'll get. Oh, you're on. What the hell is he doing? That's my master's bike, you asshole. You really should have seen that one coming. Boys will be boys. We can fix her up after the race, so don't worry. How have you not lost your balance? You should be veering off the side of the road. I could do this shit all day. Don't tell me you're ready to call it quits already. Hell no, I'm gonna win this. See you never, loser. Alright, what's the play? Turn to trickery. Time to turn the tables. Ah! Holy hell, that guy's nuts. Oh yeah, this one's in the bag. That dumbass. Second race was between Graham and Jack. Graham decided to trade cards with Juniper for that race. As such, it was a battle between sedans from Red Star and Lena. The specs between the two vehicles were nearly the same, and both drivers were at similar skill levels. At first they were neck and neck, but Jack gradually widened the gap between them, driving almost as if he could predict the future. By the time Jack crossed the finish line, he was significantly in the lead. After that, it was time for the third race to begin. Oh yeah, now it's my time to shine. You better not make this too easy for me, woman. I wouldn't dream of it. I could tell you're no ordinary racer, so I trust that you know how to put a bike through its paces. You got that right. Out of the way. Sorry, coming through. I'm getting a headache just looking at that guy. Can't relate. I'm keeping my eyes peeled in case he gets sick of the traffic and starts smashing cars. Oh please, there's no way he's strong enough to do that, right? Nice job keeping pace. But the real match starts here. Try not to eat pavement on this turn. How about you try not to eat my dust? Man, she's jacking up her speed for a corner like this? That takes balls. Nah. She spit up there? Lady's got one crazy sense of balance, doesn't she? That's amazing. Takes real skills and a major bike to pull that off. Not bad. Ah, lost by the skin of my teeth. Oh, it's a close one. That was a kick-ass race. No kidding. Watching that makes me want to get behind the wheel and go round again. You're up, Juniper. You get on out there and show me his boss. Will do. Next up was the fateful confrontation between Juniper and Lucio. Juniper borrowed Graham's Ingo sports car for the race. Meanwhile, Lucio drove a top-of-the-line ETWS sports car. Its higher top speed gave Lucio the advantage. However, Juniper, who knew her vehicle's quirks at the back of her hand, was hot on his tail the whole way through. In the end, Lucio's nerves got the better of him, and he fumbled a corner at the last stretch of the race, giving Juniper a well-deserved victory. Thus, it was time for the fifth and final race to begin. You think I'm going to go easy on you just because I owe you one? Think again. Now's my chance to give you a taste of my revenge. Next thing may be a complete buffoon, but you're still a racing champion. If I don't pull out all the stops, I'm going to lose. Now then, let the rematch of the century begin. I see let me get ahead. So you want to see what my girl can do? Well, I'll gladly show him. Time to bust out my secret weapon. But I admit, the way he handles that pickup truck is impressive. I'll bet 5,000 Mirror use that turbocharger next. But I'm going to stop that plan in its tracks. Damn it. I know what you guys are capable of now. The element of surprise isn't on your side anymore. Guess I'll just have to make a risky play. Ah! Is he insane? Off-roading's pretty damn fun. You should give it a try. Oh, but I guess your fancy sports car ain't going to be able to handle it. Too bad. Time to blast off to the finish line. I don't think you've won. You did it. Van won. He might be on the other team, but even I feel like standing up and clapping for him. Van's insane. Who knew he was such a skilled driver? Glad things turned out so well. Looks like you had some great races. Oh, yeah, it was pretty crazy, but there were some real nail-biters. Tell me about it. That was the craziest race I've had since becoming a street racer. Both teams did amazing, but a winner's a winner. And this time the winners are the street racers. Good work, guys. Too bad I lost, but I was still blown away by the driving I saw out there. What can I say? It was good to win. Yeah, it's a rush to just give it everything you got. Honestly, didn't expect this to be as satisfying as it was. I almost feel like I've gotten even better thanks to this. We lost the High Bloods? Damn it, how could this have happened? We couldn't ask for a better race and you're telling me it's already over? Ugh. Well, I suppose I'd have to agree. So long as you give it your all, then it is what it is. Losing would normally piss me off a little, but I don't know. I feel really cool about it. I don't give a shit about the team. I just ain't happy about losing my race. Hope you're ready, Rider Chick. You too are, Pride. Welcome to the challenge. Careful, Hermes. This ass doesn't lay off once he's locked on. Yeah? We're right back at you. You pulled out all the stops for that one, huh? If you ever went pro, you might even make for a decent rival. Well, thanks. Your handling is just incredible as I've heard. Now then, time for your punishment. I'm gonna get things ready, so give me just a sec. Is this tea? So it's kind of like medicine. Yep, it's a medicinal tea sold along for it. It's supposed to be super bitter, but don't worry, it's not bad for you. No point in delaying the inevitable. Time to accept our fate and drink up. Oh, I know this is going to taste awful. All members of the losing team steeled their resolve and drank the tea. Is this really good for you? Can't believe humans were meant to drink this swill. And it stinks too. It smells like weeds. Ugh, I think I'm going to blow chunks. I've tried some gross things for my health before, but this here takes the cake. You know, the more you drink, the better it tastes. You brats are too young to savour this kind of flavour. Oh, come on, you're boring me to tears. At least give us some kind of reaction. Oh, I bet we get a great reaction if you give it a sip. Like hell, I'm trying this crap. And so, the race surrounding the Street Racer's Pride came to an end. Both parties reflected deeply on the intense battles that took place on the road before returning to where they belonged.
That takes care of that. Looks good to me.
Reward deposited.
Okay.
Let's do this.
Hey there.
Hey! Hey!
Did you know?
Long time no see. Guess it's been about 3 days. From what I gather, it seems like you and Ines here have already gone around the festival. Is that right? Told you, we all traded off. It wasn't just him and me the entire time. Grr. See, it's exactly what we heard. We're just helping out how we can. You guys out on your own patrol, student council or something? We are. We have a lot of arms students around town today, so it's important for us to be out as well. Got to make sure nobody's having too much fun and causing any trouble out there after all. Not that I need to explain it to you of all people. I'm sure you were in my shoes back in the day. Pretty much, yeah. Alright, forgot you were on student council 8 years ago. Could have fooled me. Yep, he and the others gave us some big shoes to fill. Anyway, we're all just taking a short break after breaking off to do our whole patrol. Did you happen to see the 4 SPG I left you? Sure did. Never thought I'd answer a call from you. Seeing as you're all together, I think I can guess what you guys want from me. Let's get straight to business. Albert, you start. Me? Well, I have to go first. Anyway, it's about our plans for next month. We've decided to put on a small event as armor students to celebrate the upcoming new year. We're planning on having a meet-up with the children living in the Albert district. Officially, the school is framing it as a way for us students to make a contribution to the area, but it's also intended to be therapeutic for the kids too, seeing as things have been so unusual. One thing we want to do is hand out treats for those kids to hopefully enjoy. And what better way to decide than to round up what's said around town and try them out? That's where we come in, huh? Yep, when I asked Agnes for her thoughts, she insisted she wanted to handle it as a work assignment. Which is fine by me. Always wanted to post at least one 4 SPG at some point. Hee hee. Sorry, Van. Couldn't resist offering. Of course, we don't expect you to help us for free. You're more than welcome to sample any sweets you decide to bring back to us. It's pretty great, right? We get to eat lots of delicious sweets all on the school's mirror. But yeah, you shouldn't put it like that. I mean, where's the lie? As much as it pains me to admit, I guess there's no denying that my weaknesses are all but public knowledge at this point. Regardless, lucky for you kids, I do have some time to spare, so... And this has been such a good assistant work, I don't mind helping her friends out as a favour. Wonderful, it's great to hear, thank you so much, man. I don't know how much help I'll really be, but I'll see what I can do. Oh hush, you know as well as the rest of us that your knowledge and passion for these things is practically unmatched. Just go around to different outlets and bring back some samples that look good to you. It's not too much to ask for a connoisseur like you, is it? You're one of the ones putting on that whole event, shouldn't you tag along? I'd love to, I really would, but I need to hammer out some other details with Ren and Albert here, so I'll have to stay behind. I'll leave it up to Agnes to assist you in choosing. I know she won't steer us wrong. Well, I suppose that settles it. You okay pitching in, Agnes? Sure, I don't mind. Be happy to join you. Besides, we can use this time to keep patrolling around town. Now to figure out which shops we will visit, what do you think? Off the top of my head, there are 2 spots in Tyrell we should hit. Beyond that, Old Town, Station Street and Albert each have an outlet also worth visiting, so 5 places total. Great! I knew you'd have no problem coming up with a place to check. Can't wait to see what amazing stuff you bring back to us. What she said. Good luck, I guess. Stay safe out there, Agnes. Thanks, Albert. See you guys soon.
Time to start working.
How about some popcorn, huh?
Can we talk?
No! Yeah, I got just the thing for you. It's my latest item, mini churros. I'm debuting them here at the Revolution Festival. Mini churros. What makes yours so special? Everybody likes a good churro, right? They're tougher than donuts, crispier, and have that sweetness that just floods your mouth with every bite. Adults can eat them just fine, but a lot of kids can't finish them in one go. I thought about what I could do to solve that problem, and that's how my miniature ones were born. After all, nobody should have to miss out on having a churro if they want one. Now they can have them in just the size they want. It's very noble of you wanting to spread the joy of churros however you can. I applaud your effort. They do sound like they could be a hit with the kids at least. Let's pick some up and bring them back to the others. Could we consider?
How about some popcorn, huh?
How about you shut up, huh? Hey. He was like, hey! Hey!
Can we talk?
No. I mean, yes. They're not really meant for kids, but would you consider offering them some mooncakes? They're pretty small and easy to eat, plus I imagine they enjoy the red bean filling since it's sweet. Mooncakes do have the sublime sweetness to them that goes perfectly with instant tea. A lot of people even buy them as gifts, don't they? That's right, they certainly make for good business. In fact, it's a custom in the East where people will get together with family and close friends and admire the moon as they eat them. Not that there's any one wrong or right way to enjoy them, of course. That's neat, so they could even serve them as an opportunity for the kids to learn about another culture. We'd love to buy some so we can taste test them.
Off we go.
Ho ho ho!
You guys buying something too, or what?
Can we talk?
Don't get me wrong, you got a good taste coming to me for roasted chestnuts. Are you really sure those kids are like these? I don't see why not. Kids around here love them, I guess, but they're not like a special occasion kind of thing, you know? Give the chestnut glacé a try. Those might be more up your alley. Oh wow, I didn't even realize you were selling those too. We'll gladly take some for our taste testing then. Wow, look at you, Eddie, playing the part of professional salesman for once. I'm legit impressed. Shut up. Wasn't asking you.
You guys buying something too, or what?
Or what?
Off we go. Can we talk?
Oh, Christ. Oh, you couldn't have come at a better time. I have a particular snack I stopped a surplus of in preparation for the festival. They're called honey glazed pretzels and they're very popular over in Crossville. Have you heard of them? I have. They're kind of bread shaped like a knot, right? But I've never had the chance to try one. I believe they're originally Erebonian, actually. They ran up in Crossville where honey and eastern spices were added to the mix and bam! Something totally unique. Could we take a few of them off your hands to go as a sampler?
I don't know.
Off we go.
Oh, whoa!
Welcome to Andalusia Patisserie.
Can we talk?
Welcome to your mommy! If you're looking for something perfect for children, might I suggest our macarons? They're one of our seasonal flavours, making with the freshest strawberry jam. Since those are in season now, our shop's pride. Oh yeah, that crunchy delight as you bite down on it, your mouth suddenly being flooded with that sweet tangy cream filling. Oh, I can almost taste it. Good to see you haven't changed a bit. Macarons aren't that expensive either. I think they're pretty affordable for little kids. I think you sold me on them already. Could we get some macarons, please? We'll get one for everyone to try them. Okay, we're done visiting all the stores we wanted to. We've also got plenty of things to try. Should we head back to Odette? She's on top of this.
Taking off now.
Hey there.
Meow.
Did you know? So pretty.
Oh great, you're back. Thanks for going to all that trouble. Judging from the bags you brought, it looks like you brought quite a bit back for us to try. We had a lot of good luck. Bam was on cloud 9 the whole time. Why wouldn't I be? You tell me I get to indulge in some quality sweets and the job completely for free? Of course I'm going to be all about that. Well, I'm glad somebody had fun. Now, Albert, we're his clients. That's not how we should act. Anyway, enough talking. Let's dig into the samples and see if they're up to snuff. With the manager's permission, the group retrieved the samples from the bags and got to eating the ones that suited their fancy. These are all fantastic. Any one of them would make for a perfect morning tea snack. I know, it's so hard to choose which to go with. What do you think, Cadet? Have any preferences? Don't talk with your mouth full. You come from a decent family, don't you? That was like a spa day for my taste buds. I was totally right to bring you in, Van. Your insight into these things is crazy good. When it comes to both looks and taste, really, I think the kids will be completely happy with most any of them, so why limit ourselves to just one kind of treat? Let's bring them a bunch. That's a great idea. Then they could enjoy mixing and matching different ones together. We could even pack them inside different bags so they wouldn't know what they get until they open it. Kind of like a lottery. That could be fun. The kids sound pretty pumped up about this already. New Year's is still a bit of ways off, you know. Naturally, planning events is just as fun as putting on the actual events themselves. This is a fantastic idea, Dan. I'm glad you suggested it. Thank you. We'll have to think carefully about which ones to actually buy and how much. And I guess we need to talk to the treasurer to make sure we budget things carefully. True. Plus we should also work on figuring out how many people are going to be taking part in the event in the first place. Actually, speaking of which, why don't you join us during the actual meetup, Van? I feel terrible pushing you off to the side without an invitation after all your hard work. I don't know about that. I might have gone to Artemis, but you don't think a grown man like me is going to stick out at something like that? Yeah, exactly. Since we've got on by us students, having him around will ruin that. I know what you could do. Let's put you in a big old costume and parade you in front of the kids. I'm saying I don't want to stick out, you little gremlin. Aw, I could just picture the kids swarming Van. It'd be so cute. Doesn't that sound like fun? Yes. I'm not the only one who'd love to see that, am I? Sure, that could be nice. Well, we have a majority. In the suit you go, Van. I don't know whether I should feel happy about this or jealous. Nope, I ain't promising Jack, not even for the kids. But I guess I'll keep all that in mind. Once the group finish eating the samples, Van and Agnes resume their patrol.
All in a day's work.
Reward deposited.
Okay. Completed all quests. Is that all the 4 SPGs done? Oh damn. By Zay. Increases appearance rate of AT bonus. I'll have to check the fucking AT bonus. Oh, so that it's more likely for that to appear. Hang on, let me find it again. I mean, if we need Mirage somewhere, then why not, right? Just put it down here. Okay.
Rainfall, thank you for walking into my life.
I'll treasure it. I'll take very good care of it.
I appreciate it.
Increases art stamina by 50%, but delay after is longer.
Well,
Agnes! Got a present for you. Nice. Save the game. Just because we've done quite a bit. Okay. Let's start with Aaron. Oh boy. Oh, I can't believe I let you drag me here. I'll quit your belly aching, Grandpa. I know you didn't have anything better to do with your time. We'll have a go, just the two of us. Look, I'm not in the mood for a fight, got it? If you want to train together, I'm game, but I'll have to wait till another day. You don't get it, man. Now that the Mafia's taken care of, I bet you feel like you're finally done with everything. I mean, sure. Well, that's not how it feels for me. Because of your unfinished business and all. Damn straight. And you know what the business is? I haven't beaten you one single time in a fight. And that matters why? You really care that much whether or not you can beat some random spriggan in a fight? Hell yeah, I still care. Been 2 months and I still don't have a point on the damn board. We've got a score to settle as men, you and me, and I'm not taking no for an answer. Damn brat, alright, fine. You want to fight? You got one. I know how it feels when you're left wanting for closure. Now I'm only giving you one chance. Put up a shot, kid. Give everything you got. Damn straight I will. Let's do this. Shit. I was so close. A little more and I would have had it. Technique always beats talent, kid. You can train as much as you want, but I'll still be top dog. You shut your hole. You've already won that and you know it. Take it in while you can, you antique. Soon enough it'll be you on the floor. But the leather videos, 4 years really ain't that much. You just gonna harp on that forever? Of course I am. How many times have I gone on about that already? Couldn't tell you. Stopped counting a long time ago. I like a cold one after breaking a good sweat. Something who just became legal not that long ago, you shouldn't drink like it. But hey, if you're satisfied after that, I'm happy. Oh, I never said I was satisfied. I just made peace with it and moved on. For now. One of these days I'm gonna beat your ass real good, you hear? You never make things easy for me, do you, punk? Am I just gonna be fending you off for the rest of my days? Nah, maybe a few months at most. All I've got to do is dethrone you, and it will happen, mark my words. Sooner than you think. Good luck with that, as if I'm just going to sit here and take it. Like I said, all things in good time. You savour the view from the top while you can. End of the day, I don't even know if there's a way for us to settle the score for good. We've done too much for each other. And you need to learn to slow down too, Chief. You're always living so hard and fast, right on the edge. Can't be good for your heart at your age. Take it easy once in a while. Go out for drinks, take a day off. Shit can wait sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Well, would you look at that? You're actually capable of saying something nice and helpful. Who'd have thought? Enough about me. If anyone's in need of advice, it's you, punk. You should learn to ask others for help more often. You might be a real pain in the neck, but you're my pain in the neck, and I'm always looking after you and making sure that you don't fly off the rails. I'll listen to you when Gehenna freezes and palms fly, got it? Man took Aaron's advice for once and savoured the moment with him once more than a couple cold ones. Over more than a couple cold ones. Once Aaron returned to the surface, of course, he resumed his normal business.
Thanks for that, I guess. Wipe that stupid smirk off your face.
So pretty.
Right, so we decided to take a short break. Everyone split up so they could spend their free time as they pleased. It's so fun being in the big city. So many strange and unusual things to see. Like that place over there. Wonder what it's supposed to be. Maybe I'll have a look-see just for fun. Oh, what does she think she's doing? She's drawing a ton of attention to herself, walking around looking like that. I guess everything I heard was true after all. Better make myself scarce before I get caught up in anything. Van, is that you over there? What a coincidence! Damn it. Guess I better resign myself to my fate. Hey, you weren't trying to run away from me just now, were you? That really hurts. Just because I'm a hardened warrior doesn't mean I'm made of stone, you know. I'm not worried about your feelings as much as my own rep if people see me hanging out with someone who can't dress like a normal person. What, do I really look that weird? I don't think I stay on top of the latest trends in my own way. You're better than your ninja pals, I give you that much, but you still stick out like a sore thumb in these parts. Well, so what if I do? You've got to learn not to sweat the small stuff so much, man. I wouldn't be sweating it if it was small. That's what I'm telling you. Well, either way, I found you at the perfect time. I don't know what you're up to right now, but could you come with me for a little bit? I could use your help with something. Whatever you have in mind, you better not be trying to stir anything up. I don't want any part of that. Alas, I'm not. Although that's a good idea too. I wasn't trying to suggest anything. Anyway, I'm looking to track down a skilled smith who can keep things hush-hush. But as you can imagine, I hardly know anything about the city, so I haven't had much luck finding anyone so far. Do you know anybody you can maybe recommend to me? Sure, I got someone in mind. Why do you need someone like that? Got to retemper your sword or something? Oh no, the blade itself is doing just fine. It's the scabbard that needs some patching up after the heavy beating it took in Erasion. Does, huh? It's unfortunate. Heard of swordsmen using their scabbards as weapons before, but I didn't realise that was what she did back there. I'll say. So what do you say? Think you can help a girl up? Alright, but if I'm going to help you, you have to promise not to cause any chaos once we're done, got it? Van led Shizuna to a merchant he felt might be able to assist her. Hey buddy, got a minute to talk? Well, hello there, Van. So wonderful to see you. What else do you have with you today? Oh my gracious, am I seeing things, or is that the Ikaruga's right-hand woman herself? Oh, you know who I am? I'm flattered. Nice to meet you. Oh no, the pleasure is all mine, truly. What brings you of all people to my humble little armory? It looks like you mostly sell weapons here, but you wouldn't happen to offer repair services too, would you? Why yes I do. Perfect, then I've got a little favour to ask you. But only if you keep my visit here a secret. I trust that won't be a problem. Your secret's safe with me, ma'am. Confidentiality is my prime directive here at the shop. Now I'm just shaking. A real divine blade right here in my store. It's like Adios herself descended right before my eyes. My word. Such splendid craftsmanship is so beautiful. Too beautiful for this world. I'm really sorry, man, but I don't think I have what it takes to handle a blade of such splendour. Oh, it's not the blade I need help with. It's the scabbard that needs attention. Ah, so it is. Forgive my presumption. Yes, it does seem to have developed a minor crack. It seems to be made differently from your typical scabbard, but I should be able to restore it all the same. In fact, it shouldn't take me all that long. Just give me a little time and I'll have it as good as new. Great, glad to hear it. If you could just fill in the missing portion with this, that would be perfect. A blade tip? Where'd that come from? From a younger disciple in my school. I like to think of it as a memento in the short time I shared with them. Are you sure you want to do that? If I'm being honest, I have materials on hand that would be better suited for this sort of restoration. That's okay, I know what I'm asking for. I think this fits it better personally. As you wish, I'll have it patched up in just a few moments. Can't say I really know what kind of style that Black God One blade of hers is like. Got me curious about this younger disciple of hers though. I remember her using a fancy technique in Longland that came from a new divine blade. Maybe the two are related. Curious to learn more, huh? Be happy to fill you in. I'll pass, not really my business. Uh-huh, you say so. All finished. Here you go, ma'am. Wonderful. I gotta say I'm impressed. This is pretty good. Thanks. Oh gee, you're just too kind, Silverblade. It was my honor to have your business. Alrighty. No, that's one less thing to worry about. I bet. It'd be a pain in the ass to lug that thing around if the scabbard went kaput. Oh yeah, and the problems don't stop there with this sword. This isn't your average blade. It's always emanating a certain energy. It's hard to describe. Not exactly cursed, but more like imbued. Bewitched even, some trained eyes have called it. I have to keep that energy in check with the scabbard or it might spill out, and that get real ugly real fast. Well, that ain't ominous at all. Anyway, that's why the scabbard's made so differently. The entire thing's built from weapons and armor that I took from formidable fighters I've encountered on my travels. Those weapons and their wielders' fighting spirits are the only materials capable of holding back the blade's power. Huh. I see. If you could keep all that to yourself too, shopkeeper, I really appreciate it. Yes, of course, my lips are sealed, so tight not even Aegis herself could pry them open. Just who the hell is this chick carrying that dicey-ass blade of her on her like it's a walk in the park? Probably shouldn't think on it too hard. All sounded kind of bullshit, so maybe it was bullshit. Fair point. Who's to say I didn't just make it all up? It still got the point across though, didn't it? Every sword needs a story. You really want to cast that kind of doubt on your public image there? Well, that'll be a good look. Wait, what the? Did you just read my mind? Cut that shit out! Well, now that we've got all that out of the way, I think I'll be heading back up. Thanks for showing me around, Van. Let's do this again sometime soon, alright? I'd really rather not make a habit of this if I can help it. Aw, don't be such a spoiled sport. Maybe you and I should square off after all, like you suggested. Whatever it takes to build a better relationship with you. To hell with that, how many times do I have to tell you? After bidding Shizuna an exhausted farewell, Van reunited with the rest of the gang and got back to work.
I'm never bored when I'm with you. I can only imagine what sort of fun we'll have next.
So pretty.
Right, well, the important one. Man's group decided to take a shortcut. Blah, blah, blah. There you are. You're both awfully early. We hopped on an early train because we really wanted to see you. These are the siblings you met, right? Yes, they're the ones who were abducted in that case last year. September of last year? That was when you took down a criminal group that was working for Mate, yeah? That's right. It was the case that led to me accepting my promotion to A rank. I didn't realise you knew about the incident. Ramati told me all about it. Sounded like it was a rough ordeal. You could say that again. The two children survived, but they were left traumatised by what happened. They've been receiving care in a facility outside the city ever since, but they're coming out to the capital for the Revolution Festival. I was told they really want to see me, so I agreed to look after them for half a day. No wonder you came running to me for advice. Hey, it's not as though I'm bad at dealing with children, I just don't know how to keep them entertained. Yeah, you don't exactly strike me as a fun-loving babysitter type. I thought your bracer work would have forced you to learn all the good spots in town, but I guess not. Yes, rub it in. Do you know any places that you might enjoy? You're the expert in slacking off, so I thought you would know. Only you would ask for help and toss an insult my way in the same breath. Just so we're clear, I might know a few good places, but they won't necessarily be fun for kids. That okay with you? Yeah, that's perfectly fine, thank you. Oops, I also need to know where to find some good quality sweets. Well, you come to the right person then. I'll map out a route that will take you to every underrated sweet shops in the capital. I don't think that's necessary. Would you like the cost-effective tour or the no-expensive spare premium route? Actually, I have just a thing for you. A special seasonal route that will take you to all the best sweet shops and tourist spots in the city. You can leave all your gourmet needs to me. Okay, I think she can take this from here. We're not interrupting your date, are we? You don't need to worry about that, kiddo. I just came with her to make sure she got here okay. That's good. I did think you looked a little old for her, but I was worried we spoiled your fun by coming early. Hang on a sec. You got it all wrong. The two of us are the same age. What? Really? I never would have guessed. I can hardly blame you. You could easily pass as a 30-something-year-old. Oh, so this is the thanks I get. I see how it is. Come on, say hello. She mute? Unfortunately, yes, she lost the ability to speak after what she went through. It doesn't look like she's recovered. Try not to excite or upset her too much. And give the girl some candy. This is my way of saying hi. I'm a big fan of that brand. I know you'll be heading back home tonight, but I hope you have loads of fun till then. Festivals are a blast, so enjoy it. Huh? Do you want to join us? Would you be okay with that, Van? Alright, it's not like I have any urgent business to take care of. Helping you plan the route got me in the mood to stuff my face with sweets anyway. Just don't go spoiling them, okay? I know. Well, the kiddos ready to get going? Yep. Anne and Lane led the two children on a tour of the festival. They brought them to many of Edith's best sweet stores and tourist spots. To Van and Lane's delight, the children were enjoying themselves immensely, and they could feel the two of them opening up little by little. Eventually, they set off for Old Town, their final stop on the tour. So next up is Old Town, right? What do we find there? Oh, just the perfect place to end our tour, that's all. That's all, sorry. As long as you don't let the chef's face spook you, at least. I assume you mean one more? I'll look forward to that. Huh? Ah, crap. This happens from time to time. Lights down there haven't been replaced in a while. The both of you are unharmed, right? Don't worry, it's okay. No one's here to hurt you. Is this what I think it is? She still gets like this whenever she's in dark, cramped places. It must remind her of where we were trapped. Sorry, I don't think she's going to be able to move anytime soon. I shouldn't be surprised her emotional scars run so deep. Can't I do anything to help her? Anything at all? Oopsie daisy. Man lifted the girl up onto his shoulders. Huh? Van, what are you... Let's get out of here. And here we are. Okay, you can open your eyes now. What do you think? Pretty sweet view, huh? You can even see Tryon Tower from here. We're on the roof of where I live. The area's not the best tourist spot in town, but I like it just the same. Pretty roomy and bright, right? If any weirdos come knocking, you'll see them from a cellage away. And if push comes to shove, I'm sure she'll be more than happy to cut anyone down to size. You got nothing to worry about here, I promise. I'd appreciate it if you didn't make me look like a bloodthirsty savage. It's really nice here. Agreed. Might be a little old and musty, but other than that, ain't too shabby. Alright, now that you've seen this, let's head back down to the bistro onto the ground floor. They made some pretty mean desserts I'm sure you'll love. I know I do. Afterwards, they capped off their day with a light lunch and dessert at Montmartre. Once they finished eating, they all made their way back to Central Station, as it was time for the kids' mother to pick them up. Thank you both so much. We had a ton of fun. Hope we'll see you both again someday. As do I. Take care of yourselves, you two. You're both welcome here anytime. What's up? Forget something? Thank you. Bye bye. Anne? Yeah, I know. Hey, why are you turning on the waterworks? I'm just so happy. Gotcha. Well, I think this is proof that everyone's efforts weren't for nothing. They've recovered because of the rehab, their family's love and care, and what you just did for them. What we just did for them, you mean? Thank you for everything today, Van. Nah, I didn't deserve it. You did the heavy lifting. But if you insist on letting me share the credit, we'll just say you owe me one now. Always happy to put an A-rank bracer in my debt. You really are unbelievable, you know that? For while you could be frustrating sometimes, I'm glad you're a part of my life. We both have our flaws, but I think we compensate for each other quite nicely. There's nothing we can't handle when we're together, and that's especially true when Renee's with us. We also have your assistants at our side too. Yeah, you're right. Van bid Lane farewell and he returned to his work.
I hope we can go back to how things once were. Never mind. Pretend you didn't hear that.
Sheesh.
So pretty.
Okay, I got 2 more. Let's do Bizet, I guess. And that's it. There, your hand should be working a little more smoothly now. Tell me if anything feels off. Are you doing just peachy? More than just peachy. I actually feel like I'll be able to perform even more precisely now thanks to these adjustments. Damn, I'm impressed. Can't even tell they're implants just by looking at them. I know, right? The updated frame is done by Moidic's engineering and development department. But I took the receptors that handle her brain's electrical signals and tried to subdivide them to further refine their design. I also increased the precision of her skin's sensors. Hopefully it will feel so natural you won't even know it's not the real thing. It will fit just like a glove. Well, the jargon's going straight over my head, Doc, but hopefully it means an improvement. That's right, though this also puts more of a burden on the remaining organic parts, albeit faint. Since it's only a partial replacement, I'm a teensy bit concerned about the balance shift between the old and new parts. So be as sweet and try testing everything with Van, just to make sure it was dandy. Of course, I expected as much having had adjustments of a similar ilk in the past. Should probably keep the testing to day-to-day activities to see if she can still perform well, yeah? Yep, that kind of real-world use case data is much more useful than anything a full test would generate. What do you say, Van? Want to help? Pretty please? Yeah, no problem. I'm her boss, you know. It's in my best interest to help out with these things. Well, what do you say we get started already? I appreciate the support, Mr. Arkwright. Thank you for offering your assistance. From there, Van and Rosette got straight to work at testing out her prosthetic parts. Typing feels normal. Well, that may be inaccurate. The sensation's definitely changed. The key presses feel much more vivid. Never even given how typing feels a second thought, but I guess it's very important too. I didn't know you were keeping business records for Master too. Not that I mind, of course. I was intended to pay him his due, unlike a certain celebrity in our ranks. Careful, can't imagine Miss Lancer would like hearing that. You can fool anyone standing in the kitchen like that. Could pass for a real maid. I appreciate the flattery, but I can't quite claim to be as apt as proper maids in terms of housework. It's only appearances where I fit the part. However, I feel like I might be able to approximate my former cooking skills much more closely now. That's good, Rosette. I'm glad to hear it. Since I'm already here, would you like me to prepare you some snacks for later tonight? Oh, please and thanks. I'm usually hunting for a bite at night. Not like I can ever find anything, considering Aaron loves raiding the fridge in the middle of the night. Little mooch. Alright, I'll prepare something light for you. Don't want to overburden your digestive system so late. And the driver's totally fine. Guess there's nothing to worry about. The weight on the handling and the smooth motion of the shift lever are both perfect. Am I right in assuming you customised both? You noticed? Yeah, I can't skip on quality where the driver is concerned. It's still not perfect though, so best look forward to some sweet upgrades. Then I will. Depending on your customizations, it might prove as useful food for thought while developing future armoured vehicles at our company. I'd rather not hear about my baby being used to develop scary shit like that. Alright, last thing to do is a combat test, then we're done. You can give me the usual Rosette? It'll be my pleasure. Let us begin. Now the combat exercise proceed without a hitch, bringing it into the testing regimen. After contacting Associate Professor Esmery, it's time to regroup back at the office. And done. No marks on sight for you. I took a look-see at the data you two got from me and everything looks hunky-dory. Your body's not strained to accommodate for the new parts, so feel free to keep using them. Are you sure? I was certain that you'd be taking them back once we were done testing. That was the plan, but I changed my mind. Let's call it a gift to celebrate the Revolution Festival. And your data indicates that the parts are now reliable enough to put to practical use. Our data quality has improved so much ever since you came here. My research has been progressing by leaps and bounds. Oh, that's great news to hear. Thank you for your generosity, Associate Professor. Well, my business here is done. I'm going to skedaddle now. So eager to get my hands on that new data so I can look it over in more detail. Thanks for helping out today, Van. Don't mention it. You're the one putting all the hard work in. Alright, let's take a small break and then it's back to patrolling. Sound good? Of course, thank you again for assisting with today's test. Oh. Actually, there's one last thing we didn't test. It almost slipped my mind. It's not strictly required, so I don't feel pressured to help with it. That's fine. Don't mind going for another round. Better safe than sorry, right? I suppose so. In that case, Mr. Archive, could you please hold out your palm for me? I don't get it. What kind of test are we doing here? Checking skin-to-skin contact, in a sense. I'm checking for two different factors. First, skin sensitivity and grip to ensure no problems are present in either. A is for the other one. We gauge how someone else feels when I touch them and if anything feels wrong on their end. Gotcha. Well, from my mirror, everything's normal. I probably wouldn't be able to tell you've got prosthetics on if I didn't know already. It's reassuring hearing that from you. As for me, sensation's more lifelike than it was before. Definitely sharper. Your hand's warm, Mr. Archive. It feels just right. This is getting a little awkward. No offense. None taken. We can stop here. I sincerely appreciate your help. Maybe I just don't know what to look for, but your body doesn't feel any different to me than anyone else's. Oh, there certainly is a difference. For all the technological progress being made, it's by no means easy to genuinely replicate how a human body feels. Mr. Archet tells me that I can feel approximately 70% of what an organic body is capable of. These new parts have perhaps raised that margin by about 0.67%, but there's still much work to be done. I have no idea. Guess we'll just have to pin our hopes on her and Marduk closing the rest of the gap eventually. More or less, yes. Though to be frank, what Olympia said earlier still lingers in my mind. She described my body as artificial, incapable of feeling anything genuinely. And that, it might be the reason I endlessly aspire for the real thing, forever unable to attain it. Although aspire is perhaps a rather noble way to describe it, more than I might deserve. I understand why having something feeling real would be such a big deal for you. But she's trying to compare you to that doll of hers, and that's where she's wrong. What your body feels is just as real as what anyone else feels. How do you mean? Let's see. You know how if you try to tickle someone, some people are fine with it but others can't stand it? And both of those responses are fine, yeah? Can't say either of them is right or wrong for feeling what they feel. And it's not because their bodies are fake or whatever, it's just each of them having a different perception of the same thing. Yeah, okay, bad example. There's a reason I'm a Spriggan and not a writer. I'm no good at this shit. Point is, real is what you make of it. If what you see and sense feels genuine to you, then it's real. Prosthetics are not. Catch my drift? That I do. Loud and clear. You're right. Perhaps I was too fixated on the difference between a real body and mine, but my feelings are my own, and I shouldn't doubt them. I might offer a few words moments such as this remind me of something else that feels just as real to me. And it's the place that you occupy in my life, Van, as well as those of everyone else. It's genuine to me. To me, you're not just Mr. Arkwright, our boss. You're precious to me. To us. I'll forever be grateful to have you in my life. Never forget that. I don't even know what to say for that. You've changed. For the better. It's nice seeing you talk like that. But thanks. I promise I'll always keep that in mind. After that, Van and Rosette continued to relax in the office for a short while longer.
You certainly can push a woman's buttons, Mr. Arkwright. Oh, nothing. Don't mind me.
So
pretty.
One last one to do. I think this is where we're supposed to meet with them. Oh, look who else is here. Ah, Nanyas. I had the impression this event was just for children. You going to be taking part too? That's right, I helped them out before when they were holding the event elsewhere. They invited me to come to this event as thanks for that. I actually had an extra spot, so that's why I'm here. Not that I'm complaining. I wanted to check the whole thing out myself. I'm a little jealous you get to join in, to be honest. Would you mind keeping an eye on Yume? Yeah, I guess I can keep an eye on her. I'll have a lot of fun, Yume. Yay! Excellent. I see you've arrived with your guest, Miss Cooldown. We're going to make our way to the airport now, everyone. Stay close behind and make sure not to get lost. Okay. Van and Ines accompanied the children to the airport. There, the children were seen off by their parents and guardians as the whole group climbed on board the airship. Wow, everything looks so small from up here. I'm almost scared to look down. I feel like I might fall. Yeah, this view's taking my breath away. Never ridden in an airship like this one before. Pretty neat, gotta say. I'm glad to hear it. It's always a pleasure to put a smile on people's faces. Oh hey, didn't see you when we boarded. Thank you very much for inviting us. Our pleasure. We were already here on a diplomatic visit to strengthen our relations with the public. We decided to borrow this idea from Horatio. And since you've been doing such a great help for us, Miss Agnes, it's only fair that we extend an invitation to you. Really, I should be the one thanking you. That you would welcome us aboard your airship without a second thought. Come now, it was my pleasure. I'd rather you have fun than feel indebted. This is a sightseeing flight after all. We'll be around seeing the sights ourselves if you need us. You two have a wonderful time now. If there's anything we can help with, feel free to ask. Enigmatic as ever, the guy. It's good to see they're enjoying themselves though. Ooh, Van, yes. Is that one more down there? Looks so tiny. Can't really tell from here. Everything else is tiny too. Look all you want, but don't throw yourself overboard, yeah? Duh, I know better than that. This airship is so cool. I didn't know they could fly this high. How does a ship this big fly in the sky anyway? It's a good question, and the answer is one of the greatest breakthroughs in orbital technology. This airship's flight engine converts orbital energy into an anti-gravity field. That field is used to generate lift by... perhaps it's too intricate for you on second thought. No, I get it. Tell me more. Anti-gravity? That's awesome. You really know your stuff. Admittedly, the incident in Horatio piqued my interest on airship mechanics. I decided to brush up on engineering textbooks and airship documents when I had the time. Did you now? Props. What you talking about? I don't know. I'm interested in airships too. Come one, come all to Professor Claudell's Orbital Airships 101. Please, I'm no teacher, but it looks like my studying has come in handy. So, in simpler terms, an airship flies by... and it's an impromptu engineering lecture, the kids spellbound. Passengers then moved on to a special event in the seating area, leaving Van and Yes to themselves on the deck. You did good handling the little buggers. You even got to follow along with the actual science a bit. You make a great teacher, I think. Well, it helped that they were all so eager to learn in the first place. All I did was sate their curiosity. There's Tryon Tower. So majestic from up here. Ain't a landmark for nothing. This really makes you appreciate how big it is. As it so happens, my great-grandfather was behind its design. Was he? Looks awful modern for how old it is. But that's Epstein for you. He always was thinking ahead. He played a role in the invention of airships as well. He formed his theory on orbital anti-gravity based on data collected for the Genesis. One of his students, Professor Russell, extrapolated that theory and turned it into a excuse me, functioning flight engine. The rest, as they say, is history. Man, sometimes I can't tell if you're just making stuff up about him. So he laid the groundwork that eventually got us up here? Well, that reduces it a little, but yes. My great-grandfather's research powers all these things we enjoy. Power happiness the world over. Thinking about it like that, it really makes you happy. Yeah, and that's why you've been feeling uneasy lately? Now we've got these new weapons, this arms race between the assault brigade and the Panzer Soldats. I can tell it's all getting you all antsy. I can't hide anything from you, can I? In his diaries, my grandfather wrote at length about wanting to enrich people's lives with orbital technology. He dreamed of finding a way for people for the whole world to coexist with each other. But in his day and age, those ideas have been clouded. Military development marches on using orbital technology for war. And one of the foremost figures pushing for the Republic's militarization is, well, President Gramhart, his grandson of my father. Sometimes I feel helpless, thinking about it. I think that's a problem for all of us. You shouldn't feel like you have to shoulder it all by yourself. But I get why it's important to you. It's personal. Exactly. This is one passage from his diaries that I always come back to. Orbital technology will grant man the power to reshape the entire world. And man will misstep on this new journey, but eventually he will find a path that leads to truth and harmony. He then discussed what those missteps might be, and what developments might come with them. Chief among his worries was the arms race you see today. An insatiable lust for power. Power that perhaps we weren't meant to wield. Come to think of it, he first pushed the idea of singularities too, didn't he? I kinda get it, but it all just sounds so ludicrous to me. But, well, if anyone knew their horrible stuff, it was him. Hard not to take his word for it. I'm just confused. On one hand I have my great-grandfather who saw in ornaments and instruments of peace. And on the other hand I have my father who is using ornaments to lead this country down a dark and disturbing path. What do I do with myself? What do I do with the future? I feel like I'm being swept up in this tide of change and I'm powerless to stop it. You ask me though? I think your great-grandpa's smiling from out there. What do you mean? You're working with a Spriggan. You're sticking it to A. You've been taking the Genesis back. Hell, you even went to a Raytheon against your dad's wishes. None of that would have happened if you didn't take these things so seriously. But I feel like all those things just happen around me. I've only been searching for what I need to do, for what my purpose is. But it takes a certain kind of person to look for that purpose to begin with. So the way I look at it, you're doing me mighty proud. It's clear to me you care a lot about your family and your country. And that's why what you're doing makes sense to me. You want the power to see your decision through when you finally do make it, am I right? Well, maybe you're right. I've still got a long way to go, but I think I'm getting there, step by step. That's all I could do for now. Just keep moving and keep learning about the world around me. Trusting my great-grandfather's visions for the future. Trusting my father's leadership as president. And trusting myself with my curious little job that's neither black nor white. That's the spirit. I really do owe you a lot, Van. I see my life in a much different way than before. I have you to thank for that. I will repay you someday. Of that I'm sure. Ah, it's nothing. That's just a mirror for you, is all. The way things are going, I think we'll have this Genesis business to take care of soon too. Just gotta take things as they come, yeah? I do hope so. Attention passengers, we hope you've enjoyed your trip in the skies above Edith. We'll be landing back at the airport shortly. We ask all passengers on the deck to please return to your seats and remain seated for landing. Has it really been that long? Hardly feel any time's passed at all. Time flies when you're having fun on an airship, eh? About time we head back now. Back to the big metropolis with plenty happening above and beneath it. Back to our little town. Ananias and Yume enjoyed their flight to the fullest. And after saying their goodbyes to Prince Cherise, they disembarked to return to Edith.
Watch over me, okay? So I can see things through. So pretty.
Alright. So that's going to do for today. What day is it tomorrow? Tomorrow's Friday. There may be a stream, there may not be. There will likely be a stream over the weekend. And we might finish this game. But I don't know, we'll see. Either way, thanks for hanging out and chatting and watching and whatnot. And I'll see you when I see you. Take it easy. Have a good evening.